Hello, hello. I think. Okay, hello, hello. I think I am live. Alright, so today's very simple agenda. I'm going to watch a bunch of stuff for Genshin Impact. Hopefully, watch the other stuff for the other languages for the 4.0 trailer. I gotta turn this shit off first.
Oh my gosh.
Get the fuck up. Let's get out of here first. Go to YouTube. I gotta get some of these, I think. I have almost none of them. I have a whole bunch of these, but none of these. Oh shit. Can I do something here? No. Okay, hopefully I can get a double now. Yes, thank you. I've got no idea which characters go with which commission, so I'm just gonna go with everything. This is more important, I think. Probably. Alright, that's done. Click. Oh my god. Oh, this is the event I did. What's this? Yeah. Even Immortality ends part 2. We're getting Kafka in like 2 days, I think. How long is it? This ends in 4 days and 8 hours. So if you want Blade and have not gotten Blade yet, I suggest you go do that right now. But you're probably, if you haven't already, you're probably saving for somebody else. In which case, you probably don't need me to tell you to get Blade, because you probably already have Blade. I need to get this so bad. I need to kill some more shit. Gotta farm that. Echo of War one time. I gotta read these messages as well. This is actually kind of getting close to real life in that I don't answer any of these messages. Okay, let's just do one for now. Let's see what this is about. Sorry to bother you, Bench Gamer. I haven't quite got the hang of this little thing yet. Can you come down to the clinic when you have time? I have personal things that I want to talk to you about. No problem, I'll come now. Thank you, Bench Gamer. Okay, that's not a good voice. Thank you, Bench Gamer. When you're leading an organization like Wildfire, it's easy to forget that everyone needs someone to rely on. Thanks for making me have this feeling again. You didn't end in a period, but you used a period here. I don't know why this kind of sets off my OCD. Okay, so that's a mission, Blizzard Immunity. All right. Yo, what's up, Erratica? How'd you like the 4.0 patch? Actually, before I do any more in Honkai Star Rail, well, I should probably watch the... Well, actually, no, I can't do that because I have to do my dailies first. Special event, let's not do that yet. Okay. This ends in 2 days. I gotta do that. Similar Universe, I gotta do that. Dailies, what's left in dailies? Echo of War. It's so hype, man. I really think that the underwater stuff is going to be the first time I ever like underwater exploration or combat in any game. I haven't played that many games with underwater areas though, so this is probably like a very small sample size that I have. But it does look fun, outside of the censorship. It's gonna be funny when we see like other characters underwater. I wonder if we're ever going to see other characters underwater, because as we all know, if you look at the underwear, not the underwear, but the crotch area of other characters besides your own character, they're not censored. So I wonder if that's going to carry over to the underwater area. So where, like in the future, maybe we have like Farina or the Hydro Archon, whatever they're called, underwater, and then we can just like... I'm not recommending you do this, but if you're probably going to look up their asses or something, and then it's not going to be censored, and it's going to be super weird. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. Gotta do this. Stag in Shadow. Alex. What am I supposed to farm again? Echo of War, right? I wonder if I can kill this shit now. Let's get one of these. I haven't done this in a while. Echo of War, Destruction's Beginning. This shit is actually kind of hard now. I have Blade. Ice, I got Ice. Oh, you're dead. You're both dead. Jesus. Danhen, get out of here, I guess. I don't need you anymore. I should probably heal first. That's probably a good idea. How do I heal? Where do I go? It's over here somewhere, right? So yeah, 4.0 trailer. I'll be watching the other languages other than English as soon as I do this. I don't see that much of censorship though. I mean the waterfall. It's more obvious in dark areas if you've seen the leaks. But yeah, in the brighter areas, it doesn't seem very obvious. Well, it is obvious to me because I see it. I can't unsee it, but it's less obvious to people who have not seen it and under like a dark light or in a dark area. The waterfall effect is there, but it's not like in the beta, which can... I don't know if they changed it though, or if it's just like us coping with it. Or just like confirmation bias, where we think they changed it, but really they didn't. It's just that we see it in a brighter area, so it doesn't seem as conspicuous. Okay, let's go farm some shit. What do I need for Stagnant Shadow again? Stagnant... What is this called? Echo of War? What do we use Echo of War mats for again? I don't know. Is it for this? Is it for this? What about this? I have no idea what we use these Echoes of War thingies for. It's kind of weird, but okay, I'll go farm it anyways. I don't know why I would, but okay. Ice and fire. Let's just use somebody else's Himeko. I am going to get my 300 pole standard banner character today, by the way. Zendao, I have not seen you in a very long time. Hello there. Well, actually, you probably have been here before. I just didn't notice you. It's weird that it's there, though. Like, we see everything inside on land anyway. Are you here because Walrus is going on vacation? I wonder if there's gonna be more people here just because Erotic Walrus is going to China. I wonder how deep they will go for the water depth, though. I hope it will be more depth. I think we're going to go as deep as the chasm, which is to say very, very deep. I think it's very interesting that they raised... Have you seen the lore background? I should probably stop talking and do this. I don't know why. I'm not very good at multitasking. It's like... If I'm doing something here, I can't talk. Which is probably a skill I need to pick up as a streamer, but... You know, it is what it is. I'm probably just dumber than other people. Blade is so cool. Watch this. Well, actually, don't watch this, because he's not fully leveled up yet. He's not very good. They're going to go... Did you hear what they said about the ratio of land area to non-land area? It's gonna be 50-50, right? So you gotta... So unless... I don't know how it's gonna work. Because obviously the land area is the place where we're most used to, right? But if half the area is literally underwater... Why does that have 2 dots? What is that? Is that 2 health bars? Wait a minute, is this a new difficulty I haven't done before? How's Star Rail endgame so far? I don't think this is the endgame. I have not even really tried Memory of Chaos. I'm a Memory of Chaos newbie. I'm too afraid of it. I probably could have gotten more Jades, which is like Primo Gems in Honkai Star Rail, if I actually paid attention to it, but so far I have not done that. I've done maybe like 1 or 2 Memory of Chaos levels, which is 30 Jades. I'm not worried about the depth. We are definitely going to go to some areas that are very, very dark. So it's not really a problem for me. It's not even a consideration. Who should I get? Should I get Hime? I want so many of the standard banner characters. Okay, let's just get rid of you. Is character building still obnoxiously slow like Genshin? It is technically faster, but what I've heard from the fan base, or the community, or whatever you want to call it, is that it feels slower. Because we're so used to being able to farm everything passively in Genshin Impact, so that every time we get a new character, we immediately like level them up. That's basically what I've heard. So even though it is technically faster to level things up in the Honkai Star Rail, it doesn't feel like that, because we're already so used to what it's like in Genshin Impact, having played Genshin Impact for like 3 years. So, it is technically faster, it's just, well, it doesn't feel like it. I think the water cube is so cool. I was not expecting that. That is probably the thing that got me most hyped in terms of like story building and exploration. I really think My expectation for Fontaine is that it's not going to change the combat of the game drastically. It's not going to be like a revolution of the hardcore content that we are asking for, but it is going to be a better exploration. I think it's going to be more fun exploration than the desert, is what I'm saying. It's basically like, imagine if Sumeru was just the forest, but underground and full of water. Is basically what I'm expecting. And that to me is interesting. Ooh, auto tag. Do that again. Nice, nice. Do I get to attack before he does? Yes, I do. I want to dive to the bottom of the cube, automatically fail. That, oh my god, I didn't even think about that. What if we can just dive to the bottom of the cube and then you, ideally, I guess you would be able to glide down, but it would be funny if you just like popped out of it and you couldn't glide anymore, because sometimes you can't in Genshin Impact, right? And then you just fell to your death. That would be hilarious. I feel like these dots are new. Or is it just me? Am I just blind? Have I never noticed them before? Damn it. Okay. Get rid of that. Auto attack. I don't know why I call these auto attacks. They're follow-up attacks. Delios. Genshin 4.0. I watched this in Chinese as soon as I'm done with this, because I've already watched this in English. I'm sure you guys have already seen me watch this in English. Well, I was muted the entire time because fuck my life. I can't be bothered to look at the fucking symbol on my microphone. So that was a big fail. I think the water cube is not gonna release in 4.0 but 4.1, just like how they do with desert. That would be so well, I don't know. It wouldn't be that disappointing to me, but it would be a tiny bit disappointing. I really need to level up my Pella. She's not doing anything anymore. Do that. Oh wait, I forgot this. This guy have 4 phases. No, 3 phases. I wonder when or if ever, we're going to get a boss with 4 phases instead of 3. Because the maximum number of phases we've gotten is 3 phases in Honkai Star Rail so far, right? With Fantilio. I think that was the first boss that we had 3 phases on in the main story. It doesn't really matter that much to me if it's not in 4.0. Am I gonna get one-shotted? Oh no. Nope. It's fine. The one thing I'm feeling a bit iffy about with what's his name? About 4.0 is the characters. I think it's exactly like Sumeru. I wasn't a big fan of Tignari, right? Tignari, Kalei, they were just kind of whatever, a bunch of free characters. And it's the same thing with Honkai Star, not Honkai Star, with 4.0. I don't really feel anything for Liney or Lynette, even though they are the poster childs of Fontaine. Are you guys excited for Liney? How do you pronounce their name? Liney, Lynette? Liney, Lynette? Okay, I'm done with that. Salvage any relic. Let's go. Okay, I just gotta get rid of these things. Man, to be honest, I don't really like how they released the area, to be honest. Lania looks a mile better than Tignari, to be honest. That's an interesting opinion. I wonder if there is a survey I could look at for how many people are excited for the 4.0 characters. Because if you guys have looked at the, I don't know, have they announced the 4.0 double banners after the new characters yet? Because, oh yeah, they probably have. I remember this, like Genshin 4.0 preview. They already released the 4.0 preview. What is this? Where's the preview page? Is that it? Whatever. It's gonna be John Lee, I think. It's gonna be Child. Where is this? Never mind. It's stupid. Who do you look forward to the most? Definitely Farina. Otherwise known as the Hydro Archon. Otherwise, I'm just kind of... Hydro Archon Noivellette in like a distant second. Not distant second, unless you count Arlecchino as a Fontaine character. If Arlecchino is a Fontaine character, number one I'm most excited for is definitely Farina. She's the first Archon I've been excited for since John Lee. No offense to like Venti like lovers, or I don't know, what do you call them? Nahida lovers, that sounds weird. Nahida enjoyers. No offense to you guys, but I don't know. Nahida, Venti, they're just kind of mid. I guess Raiden Shogun as well. Raiden Shogun's design is awesome, but I didn't like her. Her story kind of made her look like a little bitch. We just, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Phase 1 Liney and Yelan. Phase 2 John Lee and Child. Yeah, that's what I saw, not heard. Okay, let's go do some Simulated Universe, and then I will look at the 4.0 trailer in other languages. I'll probably watch it in Chinese and then Japanese and then Korean. Just connected Inazuma Ocean to Sumeru Ocean. God damn it! Didn't they say something during the live stream where they said we're going to first get it in Fontaine, and then they kind of implied that we might get it in other places. So that's interesting. Unless I was reading too much into what they were saying, because it's translated in subtitles, right? And my Chinese is not that great, and when there's subtitles, I just focus on the subtitles instead of listening to it in Chinese. So it could be a mistranslation. It could be something that they didn't imply. Maybe they just implied that we were first going into like the underwater area in 4.0, and then we'll get more underwater areas in 4.1 and 2. And they also confirmed that the story format will be the same as Sumeru. So we're going to get 3 patches of Archon Quest content from 4.0 to 4.2, which is, you know, I don't think it's unexpected, but it is better, right? That they just outright confirmed it. My must poll on 4.0 is Noivellette, Farina, Arlecchino. Yeah, I don't know, but I was like more hyped about Arlecchino before I saw him talk more. I feel like he's kind of boring now. I don't know why, because the people were memeing about how he was an otter, because they saw an otter in the trailer that looked exactly like him in terms of the color style. So now I'm like, wait a minute, is he a dragon? Is he an otter? What the fuck is he? There's also some interesting things going on with Child. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for Child. I kind of want to. Actually, I want to pull for both John Lee and Child. I'm more excited about the both of them than either Liney or what's his name? Yelan. Fucking Yelan is so powerful. Yelan is so powerful at C0. I can't believe people actually want to go for C1. It's so overkill. Well, if he really the Hydro Dragon, his value to me surpasses Farina, lol. Arlecchino, it's a girl. Yeah, Arlecchino is a girl. I was talking about Yelan. The reason why I want to get Himeko is because of this. Is because of Abundant Deer. She is such a little bitch. Abundant Deer is such a frozen resistance, imprisonment resistance. God dang. The Ascended. All of these monsters, all of these mobs are so annoying. But okay, so I was talking about how I was going to make a video about the Shinjo Luofu story and the problems it had and why I still enjoyed it and blah 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 blah. And I think one of the reasons why I enjoyed the Shinjo Luofu story, even though the more I think about it, the more it kind of seems similar to Inazuma. There are a lot of reasons for that, but one of the reasons is that the game is just more fun to play in Shinjo Luofu. Like, Belobog is cool, but the enemies in Belobog were kind of just mid. Like, if you go to the... Let me show you something. Belobog is definitely like a tutorial area. I don't know how else to call it. It's basically like Mondstadt, but like with a better story, with a more like hype story, if you want to call it that. So if we go to data bank, right, and we go to enemies, where's the enemies? Enemy creatures. Belobog definitely has more content than Shinjo Luofu. But the thing is, half the enemies are these like super basic shit. Like Frost Spawn, Flame Spawn, Thunder Spawn, Wind Spawn. None of this shit matters. None of these are basically non-enemies. Like, they're non-entities. They're only there so that they can introduce you, like, these models. So that they can use them in the farming area. So that you can, like, beat the shit out of them really fast. And then you can just farm shit super easily. These enemies are a bit more interesting, but both of these as well are kind of just really mid. I don't even know what the hell this does. Victims of fragmentum corrosion pieced together into one bizarre creature. Their numb faces forming a sphere without thought or emotion. Any part that was once human has since vanished. Jesus. But I don't know what it does. So, Belobog actually has more content than Shinjo Lofu. And Shinjo Lofu's enemies even have the same rigging as some of the enemies in Belobog. Like, you see this thing. Mara Struck Soldier, same rigging as Void Ranger Reaver. This guy is the same thing as this guy. Like, look at them. They're literally the same pose. This guy. This guy. But the mechanics of Shinjo Lofu are just like, they're harder. And I actually died in the final boss. And I don't think I ever had that same experience with Belobog. So, I don't know. It just feels more fun to actually fight these things. Even if they're more, like, frustrating compared to Belobog. I will say, though, for Belobog, Spheric was kind of a disappointment in the story. Bronia was kind of just like, whatever. Japard was actually, like, a tiny bit hard. Cocolia was a tiny bit hard. But Cocolia, the last boss, was kind of a letdown in terms of the difficulty. There was a big disparity between how hyped the music was and, like, how much of a climax the story was. And then you just fight Cocolia, and it's like, they literally give you a cheat code in the fire preservation character. So that was a big reason why I ultimately enjoyed Shinjo Lofu's 1.2 story. Not really story, but experience a bit more. Phantalia the Undying is actually a hard enemy. Do you think Star Rail gameplay is a bit too simple? Nah, it's not too simple. It's not too simple at all. For turn-based gameplay, I just feel like you need to always be able to feel like you're able to do something. If you don't feel like you're able to do something in the moment, I think you fail to make an interesting turn-based game. Because ultimately, all it comes down to is pre-preparation, right? Unless you're playing a character like, what's her name? Xingxue, like this character. Where is she? Like this character, she has a lot of RNG going for her. So unless you're playing a character like her, you're always going to have the same experience over and over again. And I think that's fine. If you've like leveled up your character, if you've done the necessary preparation, then you should be able to clear the content, is my opinion. So the experience of actually playing the game might not be as interesting, but I think the journey of getting there can be very interesting. And honestly, the graphics is just out of this world. So that's what I like about this game. Do I have enough pulls? Can I do another? Ah, it's so close. I'm 4 pulls away. Nothing. Okay, let's do some simulated universe, and then I can do another pull. I think there's something interesting going on with the Honkai Star Rail community as well. Have you guys? I don't know if you guys have engaged at all with the Honkai Star Rail community, but it kind of feels like Honkai Star Rail's community is where Genshin Impact's community was like 2 years ago when Inazuma first came out. And there's kind of like this, I don't know if I would call it elitism, but there is definitely a lot more cranky people in the Honkai Star Rail community than Genshin Impact. I feel like Genshin Impact at this stage of its lifespan has a lot more chill people compared, because like if you're still playing Genshin Impact at this point, you like Genshin Impact, or you're so invested in the game that you're not willing to quit. With Honkai Star Rail, we're still kind of in like the honeymoon phase, and people are just getting into the idea of what Honkai Star Rail is. We're still not really sure what Honkai Star Rail is long term compared to what Genshin Impact is long term. So I think the next few patches are definitely going to make it or break it for a lot of people. And I do think, as I was talking about the complaints about the story with Honkai Star Rail, some of the complaints I'm not sure are even like, are they talking about things that are wrong with the story, or do they just not like where the story is going? What I'm talking about is that Belobog is such an isolated and probably special area in the game where you were just getting used to the story, you were getting used to the mechanics, and everything was more hype because everything was new. And then suddenly you go to Shinjo Lofu, and then it's all about this conflict between Aeons and like these different factions, and like Kafka and the Stellaron Hunters versus the Abundance folks versus the Destruction folks versus the Hunt folks versus like the Shinjo Lofu. And then it becomes way too confusing for the mass majority of casual players who don't really read the lore texts, who don't really care about any of the actual, like, the extra lore. And there's not enough emotion to grab them. What I'm talking about is, like, if you've read any of the Reddit links, any of the Reddit threads about this stuff, you'll probably get what I mean. If you haven't, then probably just sounds like a bunch of nonsense. Anyways, let's do this. I've got fire, I've got fire preservation, windy boy. Probably need an ice character. Ice and quantum, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I need ice and quantum. So let me put that there, and then quantum. I wonder if the game do better if it gravitated towards hardcore casual content. That's a thing. That's another thing besides the story. Because I think Honkai Star was very heavily carried by the music and the easily understandable story of Belobog, rather than the gameplay. The gameplay is good, but it's not good enough for hardcore players. There's not enough content for hardcore players, and there's not enough like story, or both the story's content, the amount of content for the story as well as the quality of the story. I do not think there's enough of it, and there's not enough of all of it to keep the casual players around either. And are casual players going to stick around for Honkai Star Rail in like a month or two? If you look at the Google Trends for Honkai Star Rail, it does seem to be going down a lot faster than Genshin Impact, right? Genshin Impact goes down, but then it goes up very fast. Like the only time it goes down is when it's like a dead patch. When it's like, most recently it's been going down to 33, which is the lowest it's ever gone for Genshin, like ever. Okay, maybe not 32. It's gone down to 32 before, during the first 2 months of its release. But then ever since, it's always been around 50%, give or take, on average. And now it's going down below 50% again. It'll probably go back up to around maybe 50 or 60 for Fontaine's release, is my guess. But Honkai Star Rail went down a lot. It went down to like 10%. If you take out Genshin Impact, this is probably too small for you guys to look at. But if you look at Genshin, like Honkai Star Rail, it's gone down to like 20%, 15 to 20% of its peak interest, which was not the case for Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact only went down to like 30 to 35%, and we're not even sure if Honkai Star Rail has stabilized yet. In my opinion, it might have stabilized, because if you look at 1.1 patch, it only got a small bump, and then it went down and down and down, and it only stabilized when we started getting leaks for 1.2, and now after 1.2 it's going down again, but I'm not sure how much is going to go down. So this is probably going to be the most important part of Honkai Star Rail's lifespan, in my opinion. They really need to cinch the next 1 or 2 content patches if it's going to keep being as good as it is in terms of how much money it's making. I wonder if the game... Okay, I already read that. Back to Honkai Star Rail. Destruction, maybe? Yeah, destruction. Reduce damage taken by characters by 6%. That's bullshit. I might as well just do elation, because... yeah. Full up attacks by 24%. Nice. Curio. Is from the broken sky, fruit of the alien tree. Upon entering all battle, all blah blah blah, nullify all damage received except for damage over time. Your movement speed. And it was too slow. It's really interesting to think about, like, the meta. I almost feel like the meta The meta discussions about Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact are more interesting to me than actually playing the game. Which sounds bad, but you know, it is what it is. I'm kind of wonder, are Google trends can be bribed? Like, for example, Genshin paid Google to make their graph. I don't think they do. I definitely do not think they bribe Google. I think they just put a lot of ads out there. You guys have noticed, right? Genshin Impact, Hoyoverse games, Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Impact 3rd. You're always seeing ads for these games. All the time. Like, I will be looking at a fucking Genshin Impact video and they will literally show me a Honkai Star Rail video while I'm looking at the Genshin Impact video. It's so weird. I mean, it's not weird, but it just feels kind of awkward. Restore HP, sure. Or redundance, this? Until they're attacked. Yeah, let's just increase speed. Elation. Destruction. I don't even know which path I picked. Let's just pick Elation. Would it offend you if they did bribe Google though? Like, is this something you care about? I don't know. It just feels kind of ambivalent to me because everybody, I feel like everybody is kind of just gaming the system. So if they were bribing Google, I wouldn't mind it either. Maybe I'm just like a little bitch when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, who cares if they're bribing Google? If they are, good for them. It means they're rich as fuck. Because they can pay Google enough for them to change Google trends. Anything else I can break? That's a nice statue. This is such a nice area. Yo, what's up, Adrigaily? How are you feeling about the 4.0 stuff after a day? Does it make you feel bad not having something that you can play the game with? It feels kind of bad to say that. But essentially, if they're making you want another device to play the game again, then they've done their job. They have successfully convinced you that you want to play Genshin again. Why you burned your money just for a mere graph? I don't think they care enough. Bench bully. How am I a bully? I'm not a bully. Follow-up attack. It restores their HP by 10% of their max HP. Whatever. Type all of all enemies by 3 to 5 times. Okay. Oh, I did pick Elation. Jing or Blade. What do you mean Jing or Blade? Jing Yuan is... I actually think Jing Yuan is a shitty character. In terms of his design. Maybe not his gameplay. His gameplay is fine, but I feel like his design is just kind of whatever. That's just my opinion. You don't need to get all... I'm at peace with Genshin. Of course I want to play again. Oh. Kiliro, customers enjoying the piscatorial ultrasonic... I don't know what this means. Fisheye fully... I don't know what the... Swallow the other fisheye... Oh my god, what are they even talking about? Negative curio and 300 cosmic fragments? I don't know. I don't want negative curio. Their text... Their text stuff goes hard. When it comes to Honkai Star Rail. Like... There are games where you know that they're literally just telling you to go kill 5 boars to get their like 5 skins. But with Honkai Star Rail, it's like, okay, so you just did psychedelic drugs, and now there is a giant dragon made of marshmallows in front of you, and within one of the marshmallows that make up the body of the dragon is a curio that you can pick up, and the curio will be a negative one, and then you gotta like survive 3 battles before you can get the positive curio. And once you get the positive curio, then you get a plus 10% chance to pick up a really, really good event. And once you get the really, really good event, you will be teleported to this other area where you fight a boss and you have a choice of fighting 5 bosses or fighting like 1 boss, and then you can get different choices for that. It just feels like it's a little bit extra. One Piece, One Piece. You're at One Piece with Genshin? I definitely prefer Blade. I'll just say that. If that's your question. Jingyuan is just a... Oh, this is a Yaoshi event. In between the red rocks in Insumosu, you discover the white stone sculpture of a human head. Its size is just right to be held in your fist. You read the inscription on the stone platform that says Yaoshi. On the spur of the moment, you wrap your fingers around the sculpture, feeling it transforming into a bird in your hand. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's kind of like reading this is like taking psychedelic drugs. Its longevity proliferates and expands in a visualized form. Then scarlet liquid flows through your fingers. All sentient beings will have all their wishes fulfilled. Torment and healing are in a symbiotic relationship. Like, what does that even mean? I have no idea. Unsubbed? Why would you unsub me? Because you see that like it's like slash joking, but I am 99% sure that I have had people unsub for me just because I don't like a character they like, which is inevitable in this kind of like genre, but it's still kind of weird to me now. I'm like, holy shit, I really need to simp for more characters. I just need to simp for all the characters, and then everybody will love me. Kafka looks better as a chibi than as a 3D model. I disagree. I think Kafka is one of the best 3D models that they have ever had in a Hoyoverse game. Are you talking about the event? Did you do the event for Kafka? Lose HP equal to 80% of the current HP. Sure, why not? Ooh, nice. Abundance. They are considered to have 16 extra stacks of Fighting Spirit. What is Fighting Spirit again? Increased attack by 3% and defense by 3%. Stacks up to 35 times, sure. Yeah, that event was actually kind of interesting because it did provide a bit of lore and background for what was going on with the Stellaron Hunters. Apparently, Blade was the mentor of apparently Blade was the mentor of what's her name, Silver Wolf. I should probably heal. Where's my healer? I don't have a healer. Do I not have a healer in this game? Did I not pick a healer? What the fuck? Wait a second. I think I just fucked up. Yeah, I was just... Huh. What the... I forgot to put a healer on my team. That was weird. Okay, I'm gonna go take a look at the 4.0 trailer in other languages now. Yeah, I hope this doesn't go down too much. I really do like this game. Honkai Star Rail is so fun. Okay, let's listen to this in Chinese, and then I'll go to... Actually, you know what? Let's listen to this in English again. Shit. I turned my fan on, and now there's like a ceiling fan that I have. This is the first time I've turned it on this summer, because it's actually gotten... I don't know why it's gotten hotter after August. It shouldn't be doing that. It should be going the other direction, but it actually is hotter. Yeah, Genshin 4.0. So I turned down the ceiling fan, and now there's like dust coming off of it. So every once in a while, there's just like this clump of dust that falls on my keyboard. Where is...
I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain.
Okay.
On her.
I do hope this is not another Sag. Oh my god, the Archon is so Sag, and then she behaved in a horrible way. Because that is basically just the story of Inazuma. I really hope they don't rehash it over again. Like, that's done. I want her to just be a little shitty brat. That's basically what I want.
Her throne.
I don't know how they'll redeem her, but just don't do a Raiden Shogun, please.
Hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
That's we got a whale in the sky. Do you guys think we'll be able to ride it? Like, is that actually something we can get on? It better fucking be. Because we haven't had moving objects in Genshin Impact yet, right? I don't think we have. Like, there are ships in the ocean. There are ships in the ocean, but they don't move. So if they do have this, I do think it's possible, right? Because we're going to have like these aquatic cars, right, on these rails. So there's no reason why we can't have a ship moving, a zeppelin in the air moving around. That's definitely possible if they can get these rail cars to move as well.
In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
And I really like the robot designs as well. One just walked by, but I don't know. These are probably, I don't know why I simp for Genshin Impact so much, but the designs always seem on point. Like the robots just look exactly how I want them to look. This is exactly how I imagine a Genshin Impact steampunk era robot would look like. So the entire region is raised above sea level. Yeah, that they talked about this in the live stream. Apparently it's like 1,000 kilometers. That's actually way too much, but that's probably too much. But it's like 1 kilometer above ground.
To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. Watch carefully now. Blink and you might miss it. Step right up. And over here is my sister Lynette, who will be working
I wish Lynette was the 5-star. I think Lynette looks way cooler than Linny.
as my wonderful assistant.
Ta-da!
I wonder if they still do the 2D thing. So if you look at her chest area and just like her torso in general, it kind of moves like it's in 3D now. Like they have all this like twisting animations here that makes it look 3D, but I'm not sure. I still think it's like 2.5D maybe. Like maybe they just animate this part and make it 3D. And they even have different shading. If you look at this, the shading actually changes as like her torso moves. Like yeah, the shading over there, it makes it look so 3D. I'm not even sure if this is 2D anymore. I don't think this is just 2D moving images anymore. I don't know why this interests me so much. 2D, just a ton more money added. Yeah, they have all this like shading shit. Like look at this. The lighting actually changes on the 2D image. If this is a 2D image, and it even change. Yeah, look at this. Look at this part.
Step on up! Let the magic begin!
Here comes the finale.
I dislike the whole cat aesthetic. I think cats are cool if they're just cats, but if they're like Muppet cats, if they're Muppet cats, like the thing that Calais summons, then I don't like it. It's too weird. I don't like how Linny just becomes a giant cat in a hat. Kind of reminds me, what's that story where the little girl goes into like a fairyland? Alice in Wonderland? The Alice in Wonderland, when I was a kid, when I watched that stuff freaked me the fuck out. Like a giant caterpillar, giant cats. Like, how is that even kid friendly? That's weird. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from these two. I have never liked Muppets as a kid.
I want to spend some time at the bottom of the sea in peace.
It seems like Freminet is going to have a large role in the story. Or maybe they're just like
Getting gear.
using him as a red herring. I feel like Muppets are going to be the new clowns. Because if clowns were ever funny, they're obviously not funny now. They're kind of like horror show. They're just kind of only in horror shows. I think Muppets are going to be the same way in the future.
Going under.
If you look up at the sky from far enough underwater, even the sun is soft on the ice.
Bro, this amount of fish is gonna kill all your phones. I'm not sure if those fish swarms are even going to be on phones, or if it's going to be a setting that is only on PS5 and on PC. Man, why did they give the bell to him? The same reason why they gave Dragon's Spine or Dragon something something. Dragon Roar, Dragon's Roar, Lion's Roar.
Wait.
They gave Lion's Roar to Yunjing in her splash art. This looks so cool. I definitely don't think the 4.0 trailer was as hype in terms of music as it was for Sumeru. Like the Sumeru's music just went all the way up to like 11 in the last quarter of the trailer. But this one I feel like it has a more somber tone, and I think that's really cool as well. To be honest, clowns were always meant to be represented drunkard. Yeah, it's really...
Water is gradually swallowed.
I feel like clowns, if they were ever meant to be funny, were only funny when we were able to make fun of like homeless people or people who just like are drunk all the time. But now I feel like homeless people and drunk people are threats to society, or they're like threats to themselves. And then we have to, like as a society, we have to solve that kind of problem. And then if we see a clown that is basically like that, that's freaky because we don't want that.
Our memories.
Old children's fairy tales are freakish as hell, yeah.
We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately?
I actually thought the sentences was a reference to like AI. Like, oh my god, this thing can make accurate sentences. They can write sentences. But then I realized the sentences meant like in court. Like these are sentences as in punishments for people. I did not get that for an embarrassing amount of time.
Deliver sentences accurately.
Rain. It's raining.
We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
So this is hinting at the fact that Linny and Lynette are actually not from Fontaine. I thought I was watching the Jeff stream and he was kind of a bit confused about that because he thought it was like a translation error or something.
Is this part of the show?
Another thing I will say about Genshin Impact is that I definitely do think that they have a bigger budget than Honkai Star Rail. I know this is very controversial to say because there's like this whole war going on between like ex-Genshin players and current Genshin players, and there's like all these people who absconded to Honkai Star Rail and now they want to make Honkai Star Rail seem like the new big thing. But the truth is, I think in terms of both the production quality and the budget, Honkai Star Rail is inferior to Genshin Impact. I think that's why we're getting less content in Honkai Star Rail. I think that's why the translation in Genshin Impact is on a whole better than in Honkai Star Rail. Like I have seen so many translation issues in Honkai Star Rail, it's kind of insane. Like obviously some of the stuff that they have to translate is really hard to translate, but it should be the same thing for Genshin Impact, right? And I don't see nearly as many very obvious translation issues in this game as there are in Honkai Star Rail. Just my opinion though.
Kidding.
There are Lakino's orphans originally. Well, we don't know that unless, you know, you looked at the leaks, in which case, you know, that's kind of the implied theory, I guess.
What happened?
Charges have now been pressed, and as such,
Is it just me, or does Noy Villette kind of sound kind of different from his previous trailer? Maybe we just didn't hear him talk enough, but he sounds a bit more... I don't know. In this part, his voice sounds a bit more generic. And we got to see different robots. There's like these robots are the same, and then these robots are the same. So I'm guessing that the yellow is a kind of... So we know about Numa and Usa, right? Usia and Numa. Those are the two different kinds of powers that they have in Fontaine that only exist in Fontaine. So I'm guessing that these lights represent different kinds of powers. So it's like one is probably Numa and the other one is probably Usia. And then we have two different kinds of robots here. No, three different kinds of robots. Like 1, 2, 3. They have different arms. And this one's obviously female.
is in order.
Didn't see as much
Therefore,
translation
you would be
errors in
wise
just
to
than
tell
Genshin.
everything you know and seek the protection of the guards.
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
I I believe this is indeed the finale.
Your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
I wonder if they're talking about Fiorina, the Archon, because it doesn't feel like the Archon cares that much about laws.
What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Kyle sounds like such a dumbass, I'm gonna be honest. And that's the English trailer. Is anybody watching on Twitch right now? Nope. I've been sort of... I feel like I'm being weaned off of Twitch. I feel like every single time I go to Twitch, there's like a 23-second ad. It's so annoying. But I didn't notice as much wrong use of words or straight up Google translating. Really interesting. This is my first time watching it in Chinese, by the way.
所有人都会溶解在海里，只剩下水神自己在神座上哭泣。
欢迎来到水的国度，我福卡洛斯将承认你们旅途的价值与意义。现在，你们可以尽情欢呼了。
He sounds too much like Fischl.
你们认为把审判作为歌剧来欣赏，这种行为是正确的吗？
在枫丹，
Wait, the voice was kind of weird there.
你们认为把审判作为歌剧来欣赏，这种行为是正确的吗？
在枫丹，审判与演出的边界本来就有些模糊。
Did you guys hear that? It kind of sounded like the voice was being distorted and there was like an electronic sound. That's really lazy. That's really, really shoddy. I wonder if their budget is being stretched tight or something. It kind of reminds me of how Candace, there were a few lines for Candace back in Sumeru in the Archon quest where she had sound issues in the English version. The entire Sakura cleansing quest with Google Translated made it excruciating to go through. I didn't notice that, to be honest, but that was a long time ago. I probably didn't notice as much about the story as I do now. Not gonna lie, I'm really not a fan of the one body, two personality trope. I don't think that's what's going on here, to be honest. Well, technically, we never got the... Oh, yeah, you're right. That's basically the story of Inazuma. That's why I don't want it to be like that. I just want Furina to be a little bitch. I think I'm fine with the trope done sparingly, but if it's going to be the trope for more than one region, that's too much. But it's maybe not Google translated in the English version.
看好了，这回千万不要眨眼。
I play in French. Yeah. Oh, so you're saying that they got better in French in Honkai Star Rail? Ooh, nice. I heard the Korean version of Honkai Star Rail is really bad. Genshin's story is stretched so long that I barely remember anything. Ooh boy. Yeah, I am thinking about playing Genshin Impact again. I shouldn't say thinking about it. I'm definitely going to play Genshin Impact all the way over from the beginning for a free-to-play experience when 4.0 launches. It feels like everybody besides me has started a second account. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have a second account for either Honkai Star Rail or Genshin. It's astoundingly common for gacha games. But I'm not really a gacha game player. I'm just a Hoyoverse game player.
想去无人的海底，一个人安静地待着。运转吧。下潜就绪。透过海水望天，阳光也不会那么刺眼。这么美丽的生物已经变成了化石，那我们周围的景色，是不是早晚也会沉入深海之下呢？
I have only one account. I got life. True. True. Maybe the fact that I'm getting a second account, it means that I have less life now than when I first started this game. I've transitioned into a full-time weeb.
大海正在一点一
I shouldn't even say weeb. I don't even watch anime anymore.
然后就是我们自己。
I feel like every time somebody says weeb, you automatically think about anime, but nobody thinks about manga.
为什么他有自我意识，能准确宣判一切罪案？
It's like if you only read manga, that makes you a weirdo. But you gotta watch anime.
下雨了。
The reason why they burnt out probably because they have a second or third account, and yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Hoyo back when Genshin released, they didn't want us to have another account. They still don't.
这也是魔术的一部分吗？
I still think they don't want you to have a second account.
怎么回事？
But it's probably impossible to control now.
你最明智的选择是全盘交代一切，以求警卫队的保护。
I love how they make it look so misleading. Like the way that this is set up makes it look like this person. I think her name is Chlorinde or Chlorine. Chlorine? Is her name Chlorine? I don't know what her name is, but it makes it look like she is the one attacking them. But she's actually attacking the robots to protect them.
交代一切，
Like if you look closely,
混账！
it looks like they're heading towards her. But then she
雇佣了这么多警卫机械，想必这
Electro Glow's like, oh my god, look at, is she using the fucking, what is this called? It's called Iron Sting, right? This is actually the Iron Sting. At least it looks like it. What does the Iron Sting even do? I think it's like Elemental Mastery.
终幕了吧？
This is such a cool animation.
对普通人的痛苦不闻不问。
This is where 99% of the budget went.
在你的眼里，生命的价值
Yeah, look at her. She's attacking the robots.
比不上你手中那些无，
Let's go back.
比不上你手中那些，
Yeah.
比不上你手。
Look at this. Hoyoverse refusing to add skip button is way too discouraged. Multi-account, too much conspiracy. I think that is definitely a conspiracy. I think they're very proud of their dialogue, and they want you to read all of it. I CBA to buy 137 tons of the same manga. If I want to read, I'll find scans online. True. Everybody just finds scans online. I actually have a lot of manga on my bookshelf, but I'm too poor to buy any now, and also there's no point. And my theory why they still didn't want to give skip button because they know if they add it, the player who has another account will be benefited of it. Nah, I think that's just too much conspiracy.
手中那些无情的规则和律法吧。
This is way too long of a
枫
pause.
丹人引以为傲的审判，居然这么
Paolo sounds so much cooler in Chinese.
如果这就是你们的规则，那我也有。
He doesn't sound like a stupid child. They always do this weird cutoff thing with the sound. Did you guys notice this in the ending for the cinematic of Honkai Star Rail? They did this as well. It's like build up, build up, build up, build up, and then it's just like boom, no sound, and then they cut to a fucking dialogue with Jing Yuan and the Trailblazers. It's so bad. I know what they're trying to do, but it doesn't work for me. Okay, so that's the Chinese version. Okay, Genshin 4.0 Japanese. Let's go. They do the sound cut off way too much. It sounds like such a petty thing to complain about, but it's true.
いつからかフォンテーヌにこんな予言がささやかれるようになった。人々は皆海の中に溶け、水神は自らのカムクラで涙を流す。
ようこそ水の国へ。君たちの旅の価値と意義をこのフォカロルスが認めよう。さあ、思う存分開催を叫ぶといい。あんたたちは審判を過激と
Does this place look at all like France to you guys? For me, it definitely looks like science fiction Rome or Greece. It's like one of those, I don't want to say generic, it definitely doesn't look generic, but it seems more reminiscent of those places you see in like sci-fi shooting games than France. Those buildings are gigantic. What the fuck, Japanese doesn't sound weird to my ears anymore? Yeah, you're a true weeb now.
エピクレシス歌劇場へお越しいただきありがとうございます。今度は絶対に瞬きしちゃダメだからね。
Rene. This is Jover. What animes did you watch? I'll be honest, I have not watched anime in so long. I actually have an entire hard drive full of anime. I just never watched any of them. I have them because for reasons. It's not Jover, it's Joe Beginning. This is the starter request to Neatdom. I wonder how much overlap there is between Genshin fans and anime and manga fans. Because common wisdom would have it that there's a large overlap, but I truly wonder how much of it is. Especially as this game becomes more casual. Maybe it'll shed some of that, I don't know, weeb fan base. Man, Lynette JP voice is really on point. So Kudere, I think his JP is really good. Actually, I like Minette's voice better. I don't know. Last one was Demon Slayer because my little brother kept telling me to watch it. Demon Slayer is the best animation combined with the most mid-story. Demon Slayer's story is legitimately worse than Genshin Impact's in terms of how it's told. I'm sorry, it's true. Fire Punch is really bad ending, in my opinion. Just read Chainsaw Man. It's just Chainsaw Man is legitimately Fire Punch a bit better. Lynette, not Lani. Oh, it's her. Oh, this voice, yeah, this one's really good. And the MVP of the trailer goes to the robots. Those are the only characters I'm hyped for. I want to fight the robots. What's with the broken clock? Fire Punch is shorter? Is it really? That was not my impression when I first read it. Or maybe you should read One Piece. Oh, did her body disappeared? Yeah, that's her clothing, and then there's like no torso, so the entire body disappeared. Interesting. I thought this was actually a transition, but I already transitioned. The body's gone. Interesting. So does that mean she's like naked somewhere else?
告発があれば審判するのみ。最も賢明な選択は
Still got the high
警察
heels.
隊の保護を得るためにも包み隠さず全てを白状することだ。
こんなに警備ロボを雇うなんて。おそらくこれでフィナーレとなるだろう。
正義を追求し茶番を求める。
Oh my gosh, he sounds so panicked.
まるで見向きもしない。
Demon Slayer felt like it had pacing issues. Well, Demon Slayer isn't over yet, is it? Demon Slayer is only in its second season, I think. It's got like at least one season left. Probably 2 seasons left. Child's Japanese VA sounds good as well. I think Child's VA in English just didn't sound threatening. That's the problem. Third season? It's in its third season? Holy shit. And it's still not finished yet? Jesus. Okay, let's watch Korean and then we'll go back to Honkai Star Rail. And then you guys will probably leave because... Wait, I searched Korean and it's not out. Channels, Korean. Let's watch this.
언제부터인가
언제부터인가
이런 예언이 떠돌기 시작했어.
I watched Tenha because he's the only one who plays this game in Korean.
오직 물의 신만이 신자에 남아 눈물을 흘리리라.
I don't know, it sounds cool to have more variety, I guess. But it leaves me wondering how they're going to end it. Well, if you've read the manga, then they ended by ending it, so to speak. They gotta let us ride the whale. If I cannot get on the whale, shit game.
폰타인에서는 이미 심판과 공인의 경계가 모호해진 상태라. 에피클래스 오페라 하우스에 오신 여러분 환영합니다. 이번엔 눈 깜빡이지 말고 잘 보세요.
It would be so cool. I feel like Liani should have had mechanics that were the same as Qingxue. Because he's got the cards, right? So shouldn't he have those RNG mechanics? I feel like he should have RNG mechanics. That would make the character so much more interesting. I mean, more like how are they going to fill the blank between now and the end? They don't really fill the blank. They just go from battle to battle. Lamlight. I wonder when they're gonna show Arlecchino, because so far she's been completely missing in action. Did they show Dottore in the first trailer for Sumeru? I can't remember. I don't think they did. I don't remember that. It is a bit lacking. That's why I said the story's mid. Demon Slayer was so much better in the first, like... The arc, where they only fought the little guys. The lesser demons. When they started fighting the bigger demons, they just descended into Bleach levels of combat. Demon Slayer is literally just better Bleach. Which isn't a bad thing to be, but still, it's not like the most revolutionary thing of all time. 난다. 난 누구였다. Watch as we one-shot these things in like 5 seconds. I feel like they got... Yes, that's exactly the problem. That is a big problem. Not only did they get to the big bad guys too fast, they start fighting the big bad guys too fast as well. In between the big bad guys. It's just like one big bad guy and then another big bad guy, and then it's like, let's just finish them all off at the same time.
예언의 위기에 대응하기 위해서는 이 나라의 모든 비밀을 알아야만 해.
The movie view was fire though.
그럼 말도 안 되는.
어떻게
고발이 성립되었으니 심판이 진행돼야 하겠죠. 모든 정보를 고하고 경비대의 보호를 받는 게.
I know all of this without even watching the anime. I watched the first season and the movie. But having read the manga, if they don't deviate from the manga, I don't know. It's gonna be a really good. It's gonna be visual candy, but the story itself is just bad. Which a lot of people would probably say the same about Genshin, to be honest. And they wouldn't be wrong.
심판이 이렇게 황당할 줄이야. 이게 너희들의 방식이라면.
I think the lore of Genshin is way better than Demon Slayer, though. I'll give Genshin that. And that's it. That's all 4 languages. All right, that was funsies. Back to Honkai. Can I give you another warp? Yes. 5-star. Let's go. Jesus. How much do I have left? Okay, I only got two poles left. Yes! That's another pole, right? No. Wait, what? Wait, what? I got 90, right? What? Wait, what? I don't understand. I should have gotten 90. Oh, it only showed me it only showed me after I went outside of this thing. Because yeah, I understand now. So it doesn't show me when I get my daily pass if I'm in the menu. It only showed me after I quit from the menu. But it had already counted. That's why when I went to warp, it showed me the pass. Demon Slayer falls into the man-eating demon trope. Yeah. Genshin lore is awesome, that's true. The bad guys fall off one after another, and it still feels like there's a wide gap between the MC and big good guys. Yeah. He never really... The MC never really gets to the big good guys part. Like, the power levels are very weird. Okay, let's just end this first. Because I have no healer. And that's really cringe. I actually forgot to bring a healer. 900 out of... Do I get anything? No. That was weird. I actually forgot my healer for a second there. So, Qingxue, you're gone. I guess I gotta use a Bailu. Just like Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul didn't end that badly, but I feel like the animation kind of just dropped the ball. It was mostly the animation's fault. Tokyo Ghoul, The Promised Neverland was the manga's fault. The manga just... It was definitely the manga's fault. Tokyo Ghoul definitely had burnout as well. The author was kind of burnt out by the end, but I still think it ended better than... It ended better than the other ones. Let's see. Who should I use? Elation, Remembrance, Abundance, The Hunt, Nihility, Preservation. Huh. I guess I'll just go with Destruction because of reduces damage taken by the characters by 6%. Okay. These are Mr. Blade. Yeah, Blessing or Curio. Blessing. Always. Break effect. Nice, nice. Or Destruction. A shield that can absorb the damage equal to now. That's boring. It's kind of interesting to... I wonder if you could make any meaningful suggestions for how Honkai Star and Genshin could improve their storytelling if we compare to them to animes. Yes, give me your life. Like, why do we compare them to other games? Why not just compare them to animes? Because that's basically what Genshin Impact is trying to be anyways. So instead of criticizing Genshin based on what other games do, we should criticize it based on what animes do. 诸位共胜. Increase maximum HP. The true Genshin HSR are playable animes. It's true, yeah. At least that's what they're going for. So that's what it kind of weirds me out whenever I criticize the story of Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, because at the end of the day, if they get the vibes right, then they've done their job. The people just need to feel like they're playing an anime, whether that's a turn-based anime or a live action or an action combat anime. Their attack increases. Okay, this is good for Blade. And that's really all they need to do. It's not a very complex thing that they have to accomplish. That's why you still have Tectone defending Inazuma's story and me defending Shinjo Luofu's story, because at the end of the day, if they hit all the right tropes, then that's really all they need. Ouch. Have any of you watched Arknight's anime? Arknight's is an anime? Jesus. Sounds like it sucks. I'm sorry. No. I've watched the fan animation more than I have the anime. Because I don't know if there is an anime. Increases the weakness brace efficiency. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I've watched the fan animation for Arknights more than I have the actual anime. Do I have any weaknesses for this? No, I don't. Jesus, that sucks. Go a tiny bit. I'm just asking because I'm kind of curious. Are there anime stories follow 100 in-game story or not? I like, how could they? Because Arknights has such a large story now. There's no way that they will be able to do all of the story. That's what I dislike, to be honest. Genshin is like a collection of popular anime tropes, but they don't try to do anything with those. Yeah, I see what you mean. That is definitely a criticism that I have as well. Like both Jing Yuan and Raiden Shogun have Susanoo from Naruto. Have you noticed that? They're literally Naruto. They're literally Uchiha Madara from Naruto. At least different parts of him. And then you have the slash that breaks the fourth wall from Devil May Cry. Huh. Increased gains. Okay, reset this. This is bullshit. Increase their defense by 40%. Domain combat. Let's go. The 1,000 references to the story of Susanoo and Orochi. Oh, you know more about Japanese shit than I do. Orochi is the giant snake, right? I'm pretty sure it is. I know this because of Naruto. The 1,000 references to Journey to the West. What references Journey of the West? I actually don't know about this. There are references to Journey of the West in Genshin? Really? First time I've heard of this. Man, the mayor of Shanghai visits MiHoYo headquarters. Lol, social credit plus 100. More like social credit plus 10,000. More like social credit plus 9,000. I don't know, it doesn't really mean anything though, does it? Like, so what if the mayor visits MiHoYo? I bet I bet the daughter of the mayor actually asked him to go, and he's like, "What the fuck is the miHoYo?" Not in Genshin, but a popular anime trope as well. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, a lot of stuff not rips off, but takes inspiration from Journey to the West. It would be really fun though if they actually did, because with I wonder if another Shinjo ship is going to have like Journey of the West as its main inspiration, because it feels like each different ship is going to be a new different part of like Chinese culture or whatever. So maybe the next ship will be about like Journey of the West, and another ship will be about, I don't know, the Water Margin, if you've ever heard of that. I've actually never read the book. I've read parts of the book, but not the entire book. Actually, I know about the Water Margin mostly from Suikoden. Hunt, crit rate, nice. Yeah, let's just oh, I have a destruction path. I didn't even realize that. Okay. What is Luofu's reference then to? I don't know. It's I guess it's to like Qin Shi Huang's the first emperor sent out a bunch of ships to search for the immortality. But I guess that's the entire Shinjo Alliance, and not just the Luofu. So I guess the Luofu maybe doesn't have their own theme. Helios. What's up, Lily City? Have you seen the new 4.0 trailer yet? Or are you still saving yourself for the actual release? Wow. Okay, I got a Helios. That does not feel like 50% health. Am I Selman Shoten today? I am doing good. Well, except for the fact that I have to finish all of Honkai Star Rail's content today. Or else I'm not going to be in time for the 4.0 release. And I need to do my video on the Honkai Star Rail story soon. Which means I have to like do the content. Because I haven't done the commission. Not the commission, but the companion quest yet. Surprising myself for Fontaine, that's good. Did you finish the museum event? No, I still have to do that. Hit by a follow-up attack, character deals additional damage, go to 24% of their attack to enemies hit. A boon dance, when a character's HP is full, reduce their damage taken by 36%. Effect hit rate. Increase speed, that's good. Did you know about Clorinda button? What is the Clorinda button? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What Clorinda button? This better not be NSFW. Oh. Is that it? What are you talking about? New electro unit on Fontaine? Yeah, I know about that. But what is that? What does the button have to do with that? What button? What button? Or is that a typo? No idea. Doesn't matter. It's just a meme. How do you enjoy your Blade, by the way? Blade is way better than Jingyuan. Blade is like 10 times better. Do one of these. Do one of these. Do one of these. Nice. Helios. That's all there is to it? Okay. Yeah. Blade is at least like 10,000 times better than Jingyuan. And that's all there is to it. Jingyuan was a mistake. A big mistake. Which I will correct by spending all of my jades on Fuxuan, even though I have no chance of getting her. Hopefully I will get my unfortunate luck of getting characters earlier than Pity with Fuxuan. Rest in peace, Lion Man. Lion Man, they didn't even design Lion Man to not have his clothing clip through his like walking animation. It's so bad. Imagine if there's a character refund. There should be a character refund. I should be able to like switch characters for other characters. Like let us destroy one character for another character at least once in this game. He's still hot though. Yeah, but all the characters are hot. That's like saying somebody in like living on Wall Street is rich. They're all rich. Didn't we destroy Senora just to get Scaramouche? Oh, Senora, is that true? Delios. It doesn't feel like he doesn't do as much damage as he probably could though if I just leveled him up a little bit more. He's so fast. Okay. Kill? No, I forgot to decrease his defense. Didn't we destroy Senora? Yeah, I already with that. I don't know what Senora's death was for, but it must have been Senora. We got the reason why we killed Senora was so that we could have a cool cinematic before Sumeru came out. That was why. She died for the cinematic. And that was all she was good for. Like how we sacrificed Kazuha's friend for a non-existent Inazuma plot. I mean, it existed. It's just that he didn't die for much reason worth it. Yeah, it got 15 million views. The hero must be so proud of themselves. Damage taken by the characters is equally distributed among all allies. Okay. Fortune glue. Let's do one of these. Why not? What is this even for? Takiyan's Arclight Racetrack. Increases the wearer's crit rate by 8% when the wearer's current crit rate reaches 70% or higher. The wearer's basic attack and skill damage increases by 20%. I feel like this must be a Imbibitor Lune Dan Hang artifact set. Yeah, this feels like it is. You see, all he does is auto attack, right? Or normal attack. Xingshi, the cinematic. You mean the Scara or Inazuma? Why did they sacrifice Fox Lady though? Good question. Because it's cool. I mean, technically the Fox Lady, we never knew her, so technically they didn't sacrifice her. She was always dead before we even got to meet her. So technically she wasn't sacrificed. She was missing in action perpetually. From the very start. What is this? Error code? Yep. Error codes will exert negative effects until they're patched. Okay, which one do I pick? While the code is being fixed, the character loses 30% of their HP every time they use their ultimate. Once the code is fixed, this courier restores HP for characters. Okay, let's pick that. I wish I knew. So is the Fox Lady like Hura then? She's there, but it's not really her. I don't know. We don't know if she's alive or not. She might be alive or she might not be. Personally, I hope she is dead. But it feels like... My guess is that they're trying to figure out whether or not people will get really, really mad if she dies. So they kind of left it open in the air. As bad as that sounds. They're kind of gauging people's reactions to her death. Or so-called death before they make a decision on whether or not she's alive. Not worth it? I thought it was worth it. I thought, you know, somebody's gotta die. If it's not her, it could be somebody else. Why is Hella in your blade team? Because I need somebody in my blade team to do ice damage. The real question is, why is Fire MC on Blade team? Because it makes sense. I need a bit more something. Fire MC is actually kind of good on Blade team because her shield is so bad that it makes it so that it doesn't bother with Blade's damage. I still don't remember what Pella does. Pella decreases other people's defense. With this ultimate, this counts as follow-up damage. Increased follow-up damage by 15%. Nice, nice. Do that first. Nice. Does it being Mother Kafka? I am so sad I can't get Kafka. He really is such a beautiful character, but at the same time, Zero Jade playstyle. Destruction, increase defense, or when the characters are hit or consume their own HP, regenerate 4 energy. We can't donate to you on YouTube yet. Do you guys want to donate to me? Like, I can do that for you, but it's gonna be really sad. Because it's gonna be like, one person gave me $2, and I'm like, wait a second. Who is that one person again? And then I'll be like, what do you guys want in return for money? And you guys are like, I guess write my name on your, I don't know, shoulder or something. And it's gonna be like one person's name on there. And I'm gonna probably open an OnlyFans account just to fulfill that one person. Maybe in the future. I forgot what it's called on YouTube. It's called Patreon some shit. Yeah, it's called Super Chats, I think. Like, I could do it if you want, but it feels kind of like I don't stream enough for me to feel comfortable asking for money. And I don't think I'll ever ask for money. I think it's just, if I ever do it, it's just gonna be like a small thing on the side. I'll become big someday, man. I do too. I just gotta do more videos and more regularly. That's really all I need to do. Because I feel like people are subscribing to me if I do make videos. But I just don't, because, you know, I don't know why. Because I don't work fast enough. Like, I'm currently still doing Honkai Star Rail content that I should have done a week ago. That's really all it is. I need to work faster. I need to play more too. And stream more. Restore HP equal to 20 upon entering battle. Okay, I should probably do this one. Getting big is not like some kind of secret. It's just, I gotta work more. Did you say you will do another Star Rail review? Or was I just tripping? I'll do a review of the story for the 1.2. And kind of like as a response to other people talking about it as well. It won't be a full review. I won't do another review until like the Shinjo story is over. And maybe I'll just use the current one. The current video I'm working on as the review. Another reason why I feel like people might be weirded out by the current story is that it is deviating away from the traditional story we've known from Genshin Impact. Because in Genshin Impact, every single time we go to a new region, we get a new power, right? We get a new element. And in the beginning for Honkai Star Rail, that was the case as well. We got the preservation power and the destruction power in both regions. But that's sort of not what's happening in the Shinjo region anymore. In the Shinjo region, we didn't get a new power. And I never realized people actually cared about this shit until I read people talking about the story. It's like, they're actually weirded out by the fact that the MC isn't doing anything. Which for me is a totally non-issue, because I don't really care about the MC, I'm sorry. Blade's ult is slightly activating my trypophobia. What the heck is trypophobia? Is it that thing where people are weirded out by, where people are afraid of Like dots? Is that it? Oh my god. This is activating so much. Oh, are you talking about the flowers? Are those the dots you're talking about? Fear of repeated patterns. Wait, so how many acts will the Star Rail story have? I don't know. And that's part of the reason why I think there's so much confusion. Because we don't know what the story structure for Honkai Star Rail is going to be. And in fact, I already felt this way from the very beginning. The moment we left Herta Space Station and then we could go back to it and do all those quests, I felt really weird about it. Because the story narrative was telling me to do the Bellabot quest. Meanwhile, we could do so much stuff in Herta Space Station. Like, it had its own questions, it had its own, like, companion missions. It had a lot of stuff. Into your shield lasting for 2 turns with the same shield value as the HP lost. Automatically releases 1 path resonance without consuming energy. This effect can be triggered up to a maximum 2 times in a single battle and cannot be triggered multiple times by the same attack. Okay. Speaking of Herta Space Station, how's your Asta? I have not used her in a while because she's probably shit. I think I have almost full... I don't know what my constellations are on her now. Okay. Let me do this. Do that. Do that. One of these. Heal myself. Oh, you annoying little bitch. Okay, that's fine. Do that again. Heal. Full health, which means that he gets more health, I think. Oh, this might not actually be a bad build. What is going on? I can't really keep track of things, but it's okay. I wonder what the next element is for the MC will be. For Genshin Impact, it's gonna be Hydro. For Honkai Star Rail, it's gonna be whatever the leaks say it is, which I have already seen, but you probably have not. For Star Rail, from what I've heard, it's going to be Harmony. There's gonna be another support, which makes sense because all the 5 stars are damage dealers. All the good 5 stars that people get hyped up for are damage dealers. So might as well give people a support character, right? What the fuck is Harmony? No, it's a Sheepe. Sheepe. Honkai Star Rail. This is Harmony. Yeah, her. We have not met her yet in the simulated universe, I believe. I rarely see her, yeah. She hasn't really shown up in the story yet, in either simulated universe or the main story, so that's understandable. Thank you for attacking Blade. Okay, let's go. Take more health.
枪尖已经点燃，连枪冲锋！
It's starting to feel like I'm doing no damage again. I hope this doesn't last until the Ebendir, because that was the problem last time.
我来守护。
Thank you for attacking Blade. Nice. Okay. Can't wait for Elation MC. I don't think we're going to get Elation. I feel like Elation is the least likely one that we're going to get for a very, very long time. I'm also not too hype about Elation because the Aeon for that is like a clown Aeon. And I'm really afraid of clowns. So it's not like the most interesting or desirable thing for me. They are considered to have 16 extra stacks of fighting spirit. Okay. Upon entering battle, regenerates path resonance to... Yeah, okay. That's fine. Well, okay, but the memes, it's good for disco floor stuff, and that's about it. It should remain the disco floor Aeon, and then... Okay, I can spend my cosmic fragments. Was that not the final boss before the final boss? Damn, that sucks. If they add a path, I think propagation has decent chance to be the one. It's got a decent chance to be the one because I've seen it in the leaks. So... It's got almost a 100% chance. Propagation agriculture? No, propagation. Taseron. I think this is the propagation Aeon. It's a bug. It's a bug. And they killed it, kinda. Sequenstrator. A person shouldn't be the one seem... Okay, let's just kill all the Sequenstrators. Oh, I remember reading about it. It's so weird to me how like people know about this game without actually playing it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I would not care about this stuff if I did not actually play the game. Because I have a hard time like connecting with things that I don't play myself. I have very read lore for games that I don't personally play. Which is not to say they have like bad lore or bad stories. It's just that personally, I'd rather just care about the games that I play. I feel like I'm not going to be able to get any of them. Jesus. The Aeon's lore is interesting though. Yeah. Another reason why I'm kind of weirded out by people who don't like... Okay, not really weirded out, but that I suspect about people who don't like Shinjo Lofu's story is that they don't really care about the battle between the Aeons and like the overall lore of Honkai Star Rail. They're much more interested in like very self-contained stories than Belobog. And the reason why they like the game to begin with is because it was kind of like Genshin Impact, where you have these very personable characters like Sela, Bronia. They're very easy to relate to. They're not like Shinjo characters. Shinjo characters is... The Shinjo story is very much about the grand scheme of things. If that makes any sense. It's like, oh, there's Aeons fighting against Aeons. Lan is a little bitch and wants to kill Yaoshi. And Yaoshi just does not give a fuck. But the Yaoshi people are kind of also like a bunch of little bitches and want to destroy Shinjo Lofu. So you've got all these like grand ideals of what each of these different factions are doing. And there's no real character for them. There's no single character or relationship for players to like ingratiate themselves onto, or for these like characters to It's kind of like imprinting, if that makes any sense for animals. The players are the animals, and they need to imprint on one of these characters. And the Shinjo story didn't offer them that. There's no Sela or Bronya in the Shinjo story. And I also think it's... Okay, this might just be me being a conspiracy theorist, or being too much of a speculation Andy, but... maybe the people like Belobog a bit more than Shinjo Luofu, because Belobog has more female characters. Like, if you look at all the main characters for the Shinjo Luofu storyline, they're all guys. Number 1 Hunt fan. They're all guys. So Shinjo Luofu is third view storytelling. Yeah, basically. It's just like follow Dan around and you hear about all this lore. It's like an entire lore dump. The Shinjo Luofu is essentially a lore dump. And I think that's why Shinjo Luofu is like trying to do something different from the tutorial and from Belobog, which is that they're trying to give you, like, make you catch up to speed on the lore of the entire universe, rather than just care about what is going on in Belobog. Belobog is just first-person experience storytelling. Aeons are the most interesting part of the game. Yeah, I think so as well. I think it's what separates this game's lore from Genshin Impact, because without it, it's kind of just like, it's kind of like just Genshin 2.0. Like, if we're being honest, it is basically Genshin 2.0, but it's less Genshin 2.0 because the Aeons are a bit different from Archons. Okay, we gotta get some damage going on. Destruction. If a character attacks while under a fighting spirit, consumes HP equal to 10% of current HP and deals additional damage equal to 60% of the HP lost. Okay. BBQ pork when you attack with Fire MC? I wish like it would literally spawn BBQ pork. That would actually be really cool. Like, if you attack... Imagine if the Trotters gave you different materials based on what you attack it with. That would be really cool as well. Like, if you attack it with a fire character, then it literally spawns BBQ mats for you. Kind of like how the mushrooms do that in, you know, in Sumeru. But that's actually just annoying, so I don't know if they should go ahead with that. That was definitely a mechanic that ended up being less fun than it sounded. Like, I would not want that mechanic back in the game. That's just annoying. Unfortunately. It's something that sounded good on paper, but ended up being a little shit to play with. Because everybody had electro characters, and then if you lose electro characters, then you got certain mats, and you didn't get certain other mats when you fought against the mushrooms. But that'll be interesting, but flashback to fungi. Yeah, fungi farming is just bullshit. Do I get a heal from this? Oh my god, I feel all the way back to full HP. Jesus. When being healed by an ally, character is restored. Okay. Let me get more destruction stuff, please. Elation? Destruction. The character deals additional damage equal to 4% of their attack to the enemy attacker. This damage will not be enough to finalize the target. The feat of the enemy target. Incremental doomsday. Okay, sure. Of their respective HP, increasing the pathbrand's damage by 20%. The amount of HP consumed will be converted into a shield. Okay, that's not good. Have a 150% base chance to inflict entropic retribution. What is that? Defense decreases by 20%. Additional fire damage equal to 125% of the HP difference between all allied characters' max HP. Okay. Okay, let's just do that. The power of Bailu. Hoyo, please, no more chemistry terms in games. What chemistry terms have they used in games so far? I I don't remember much, but then again, I don't pay attention too much in terms of the terms. Hit damage taken by the character is equally distributed on receives 15% less damage. No, let's not do that. The attack is increased. Okay, so increases damage of follow-up attacks by 55%. Nice, nice. For each enemy hit by the character's follow-up attack, the character deals additional damage equal to 30% of their attack to all enemies hit. Okay, let's do that. I just fear I don't have enough damage for the Ebendir. That was the problem last time. Entropy. Is entropy a chemistry term? Is it? Really? Let's do that. Do that. Okay. Defense down. Let's do that. Get rid of my health. Even though it's hard. Okay. That's nice. Get rid of these things, hopefully. Okay, I gotta use my brain for a second here. Should I heal? What game based on elements, but the player's scared for the chemistry terms? Lol. I didn't even realize there was any chemistry in the game. It must have like being so complex that I just like completely passed me over. I almost failed chemistry back in high school, so probably not a good judge of what exactly is a chemistry term. I feel like I might be able to beat Ebendir this time. I've got so much healing and so much defense, and I have like so much auto attack damage. It feels okay. It feels like I have a chance. I have a chance here. Okay. He's down. Auto attack. Let's go. That was a pitiful auto attack. Counter? Yeah, it's gonna attack me, right? Okay. Let's do that. Delios. I got a C in chemistry for A levels, so yeah. I think I might have been understating how much I failed. Like, I think I took chemistry twice, in summer school as well as in like normal school, and I failed both times. Okay, the first time I failed because I got a bad mark in class, and the second time I went to like remedial school in summer school, and I did okay in class, but then I missed the final exam because I overslept. So I used the test score from my normal class, which apparently was good enough for me to pass, and I basically lucked out on it. And that's basically what happened. So I got nothing on chemistry. Chemistry is a completely unknown world to me. Auto attack Annie, let's go. Congrats, bench. Yeah. Happy belated congratulations. You passed? I guess, kinda. Sci-fi takes itself way too seriously. I mean, Honkai Star Rail definitely does not take itself too seriously. It's even called a space comedy. And it weirds me out when people try to make sense of how the world works, and like they're trying to use normal logic to make sense of Honkai Star Rail's lore. But it's got its own lore. It's got its own logic. Thank you for attacking Blade. This is definitely a very soft science fiction game, which is not a bad thing. Thank you for attacking. So I can do that. Yes, attack me again. Yes. Do that again. Attack boost. I don't even know what the hell they're doing. Oh, they do Helios. No, don't attack her. No, 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 no. Jesus. Okay. 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 Are you gonna heal? Please don't heal. Outrage. That's a weird... Jeez! Oh, shit! Shit, 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 shit. He's doing the thing again. Oh, no, 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 no. You're almost dead. Oh, shit. Okay, I got rid of the flowers. We still have a chance. I still have a chance. Can I heal? I gotta be able to heal, right? Okay, let's do the thing again. Nice. Ooh. The flowers are back. They're broken, at least that's something. Counter? At least I got everybody back to full health. I want to know, if physics fight with chemistry, who will win the fight? The one who has the bigger nerd arguing for them. That's who will win. HSR is silly enough for me to not be repulsed by it. Really? You actually hate sci-fi? I never understood that. Why do you hate sci-fi so much? Final phase, let's go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, I think... Oh shit, I can't heal. I gotta do this. This is doable. This is definitely within a doable degree of bullshit. Fire. Let's go. Get out of here. Defense boost. Bitch, why do you buff so much? Okay, I gotta heal. Uh-huh. Thank you. Auto attack. Oh, okay, okay. We're almost there. We just gotta get rid of these fucking trees. This is like when I was in Taiwan, doing all the weeding stuff, and then getting really pissed off at the fact that I have to do all this. And then I quit after a week of weeding. It was just too much. I used to weed so fast. Back when I was like a little kid. I got one-shotted. Okay, that was bad. My chances of winning have been lessened greatly, but it's still, normally speaking, doable. It's not a complete... I do not think this is game over yet. 500,000 reasons. Rest in peace, Bella. Bitch, stop it. You dumb fucking mammal. I guess we're all mammals, but still. Oh my god, it's almost dead. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. First time clear, let's go. We just gotta break it before it summons the stupid trees again. Jesus. Get out of here. What are you doing? Oh, you're taunted. Shit. Okay. I think I can just focus down the stupid deer. I think it's doable. Sorta. Are you gonna heal yourself? Okay, okay, okay. One shot, one shot. Let's go. Okay, okay. Two shot, let's go. I can't heal, damn it. Final attack. Let's go. Ultimate. Resonance ultimate. You're dead. GG's. I actually cleared that. That actually kind of surprised me. Not gonna lie.
看来剑还不够快。
See, I told you, Blade is like 10 times better than Jingyuan. It's not even competition. Jingyuan, Blade is just so much better. Also, he does not have clipping issues with his clothing. And he slits his wrist to do his technique, which is so emo. How true is the rumor that John Lee will get a skin? Very true. Very, very true. The most truest of all the true rumors of all time. It's the truest of all rumors that you will ever have the misfortune of hearing. We're also going to get a Chi-Chi skin. So look forward to that. I think it's in 4.4, maybe? I need to save money now. You just get the Welcomes Pass and eventually you'll have enough... what's it called? I don't even know what the Genesis crystals to get the skin. I think it's going to be a 5-star skin though. So you're going to need more of those. Yo, what's up, Darren? I just finished the World 7 boss for the first time. On, I think, the second highest difficulty. And now I think I can do, no, I don't. I can't do that. I was going to say I'm going to do, what am I going to do now? I can do my polls, I think. Yes, I can finally get one of these. I have now polled 300 times on the standard banner characters. Let's go. And now I can just pick one. Which one should I get? Should I do a poll? Ugh, how do you even do a poll? Okay, I'm gonna try to do a poll. Let's see. Start poll. Ask question, yes. I'm gonna give you guys the ability to tell me which character I poll for. So, number 1 choice is gonna be Yinting. Number 2 is going to be Bronya. Number 3 is gonna be Himiko. And I think that's all the characters I don't have, right? Yeah. Which character should I get? Yeah, character who you didn't have. Yeah, I don't have these characters. Yinting, Bronya, and Himiko. Okay. Let's go. All 5 of you guys, you can vote, and I'll just pick the one you guys select. Himiko, Bronya, let's go. 60% for Bronya. Oh, this is so sad. Nobody's picking for Yinting. Can I not select my own poll? 5 votes? Okay, we got 5 votes. It's Bronya it is. Alright. That's it. Bronya it is. Bye-bye, Yinting. You're completely unneeded. Himiko, it was good knowing you. I guess I can still poll you on them regularly. Bronya it is. We got her. Welcome to home. Whatever home is. I guess we don't actually have a home in Honkai Star Rail. Unless you count the stellar bus. Where is she? Can I level her up? Yeah. There she is. She's got those ridiculous earrings. And those 3 curly cones. 3 ice cream cone curls. Is that what you call them? What do you call these, Lily City, in real life? People don't have these in real life, do they? They're so ridiculous. I don't have a light cone for you. Jesus. I probably should have gotten Genshin. Like, realistically, I probably should have gotten Genshin because I have his light cone. Whatever. What's a good light cone for her? No idea. You didn't need Yinting because you already had Blade and you didn't need... Yes, but Blade is not ice, okay? I forgot how bad her hair is. Curls. They're just called curls, okay. Yeah, her curls are ridiculous. That's the worst thing about Bronya. All the versions of Bronya. Including Silver Wolf. Their hair is just too weird. Ascend? Okay, I have to farm for these things. But does he already have Himeko? No, I don't have Himeko. Those were all the characters I didn't have. So now the only standard banner characters I don't have are Himeko and Ginting. Wait. Is that hair even physically possible? I think it is with a lot of gel. And hair stiffening. So I still don't have a fire character. I do have Himeko now, though. Who is Raiden Shogun XP? I have no idea. I don't think Raiden Shogun XP is in this game yet. When is the Dyson Air Wrap gonna collab with Hoyo? What is the Dyson Hair Wrap? Dyson Hair Wrap. This thing? Oh, it's one of those. Okay, I've seen these before. I'm not sure if it's the specific brand though. So I gotta use this, and then ice, and then switch out with the belt, and then that's a good team. You guys are smart. I think Bronya was a smart choice. It was the correct choice. But I was too dumb to see it. I was too dumb to see. Oh, I can't believe Blade's not dead. Hair dryer. Doesn't Sela look like Raiden? No. Not at all. I don't think Sela looks anything like Raiden. I can do a Helios now.
看来要吃点苦头。剑下不言。
Auto attack, normals. No. People say that Raiden Shogun is Raiden Mei XP, but what if Raiden Shogun in Genshin is basically Apple Raiden Mei? What the fuck is Apple Raiden Mei XP and Scara is Raiden Mei gender bend? I think that was a theory that a lot of people had. That Scaramouche is the real Raiden Shogun. And that Raiden Shogun was somebody else. I mean, Raiden Mei was Scaramouche, and that Raiden Shogun was somebody else. But I don't play Honkai Star Rail, so I don't know. I don't know the details of what is going on. I just know that they kind of look like each other. That's the deepest I can go into that without actually playing Honkai Star Rail. I mean, Honkai Impact 3rd. I do want to play Honkai Impact 3rd at one point. Like, seriously. But it's gonna take a while because the controls and the PC optimization is just really bad, unfortunately. I mean, I'm also not playing Honkai Impact 3rd too, lol. Dude, how the fuck do you know this shit? And why does it matter to you? I don't know. Nice. That's done. Where's my Bronya? You get to level up one more time. Level 50. I can't ascend you anymore. But what's a good Lycone for Bronya? What does she even do again? I have no idea. Okay, so her normal attack is just 50% damage. Okay. Her talent is, after using basic attack, Bronya's next action will be advanced forward by 15%. Okay. Her skill is to dispel a debuff from a single ally, allows them to immediately take action and increase their damage by 33% for one turn. Okay. When this skill is used on Bronya herself, she cannot immediately take action again. Okay. The Belobog March increases the attack of all allies by 33% and increases their crit damage equal to 12% of Bronya's crit damage, plus 12% for 2 turns. Okay, so she wants more crit damage. I see. What does this do? After using Bronya's technique at the start of the next battle, all allies attack increases by 50% for 2 turns. Okay, so this is the technique. What does this do? When Bronya is on the field, all allies deal 10% more damage. Pretty straightforward. The crit rate for basic attack increases by 100%. Okay, at the start of the battle, all allies' defense increases by 20% for 2 turns. Okay, so she's just a buffer, but she wants crit damage, essentially. We got Himiko Kafka, of course she is. So she's good with Blade, yeah. Can we assemble a full mommy team in HSI? No, we can't, because I can't get fucking Kafka. Because I spent all my jades. What is her island there? When using skill, there's a 50% chance of recovering 1 skill point. This effect has a 1-turn cooldown. Okay. That is not useful to me. So who can I use for her? Tinging this thing? After entering battle, if an ally deals the same damage type as the wearer. Oh, this is super good for Blade, isn't it? Because they're both wind damage. Okay, let's equip you with that. That seems really good. Okay, I got that. What is this Broniash? This is actually her Lycone, isn't it? Increases the wearer's break effect by 20 for 80%. This is her mama. When the wearer attacks, additionally regenerates 4 energy. This effect can only be triggered 1 time per turn. Interesting. Planetary Rendezvous, Memories of the Past. I almost want to equip this just because this is like lore accurate. But I guess I can't. I need Scara in Fontaine, man, but the recent drama makes me skeptical. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Like, I think the scandal is overblown, but at the same time, we can't discount the fact that Hoyoverse might make changes to how they write certain characters based on the feedback from the community, right? So we can never discount that, unfortunately. It could be a thing. Okay, I'm gonna do the museum event now. I'm gonna finish this thing for good. Let's go. Have a trip in the museum. What is the quest for this? There has to be a museum quest, right? Is it this thing? Daily mission? Every Winter City Museum, Ledger of Curiosities. The Belobog History and Culture Museum is about to open, but there is a great lack of guides. To rapidly fill up these positions and improve the visitor experience, Hella and Eris are inviting all Belobog citizens to apply for these positions. This time they have their eye on the boss of the moles, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Head to Boulder Town in their stead and see whether Pitch Dark Hook the Great is interested in the position. Okay. Anomaly. Gueth Motel. What is this? Why is this timed? Why does it have the timer on it? Why is this timed? I don't understand. Okay, maybe I'll go see what this is about. Me no understand. Is that... What is this timer for? 8 days and 22 hours. Why? What happens in 8 days and 22 hours? What is this? Oh, it's this thing. Oh, I see, I see. Blade looks so out of place in Belobog Lamau. I mean... True. Chat is worshipping Mulok as of right now. What the heck is a Moloch? The power of bottom twinks. They really felt threatened by a effing twink. What even is a twink? I don't understand. What is a twink? Is a twink just a guy that behaves like a woman? Is that it? It's a demon? A twink is a demon? I'll probably find out about it out of nowhere. So, Lily City, you haven't seen any promotional material for 4.0 at all, right? For Fontaine. That's like actually kind of impressive. Because I searched Dan Hen in fucking YouTube and it just shows me like 2 fucking leaks immediately. I think I need to go bench maybe for a minute. Alright, see you later. Just the porno codes? What porno codes? They're so... And someone told me child is coming. The idea of it exists because a bunch of people collectively... Oh, promo codes. Okay, I see. I was like, what? Another peaceful day in Boulder Town. It's all thanks to us moles. What are you doing here? The Great Hook is certainly in high spirits. It's all thanks to us moles. What's the best you could come up with? What are you doing here? Need you even ask? I'm here to see the sights. I wish there was his voice. Oh, if it isn't the honorary member of the moles, Bench Gamer. Impudence. Ignoring the presence of Pitch Dark Hook the Great. But I'm in a good mood today, so you're off the hook. No pun intended. How can I help you, honorary member? Stop thinking about it and it stops existing. It's as simple as that. Well, some things don't stop existing if you stop thinking about it. Like, I'm pretty sure gravity still exists if you stop thinking about it. Are you interested in volunteering at the museum? Volunteering, what's that? A museum is a place where cultural relics are exhibited. Volunteer is when you volunteer to help somebody out. Just know it's something super fun. Really, you better not be tricking me. If that's so, dear honorary member, let's go and go to this museum. That's the one museum. I want to go and be a volunteer. It's volunteer. Let's go. I can't wait. You also have to pass a mysterious test. Sounds awesome. There is no kid in the world who thinks that a mysterious test is awesome. Literally no kid. I guess Hook is different. Because I guess Hook didn't go to school because he was raised in the underground. So, what's this piece of paper about? You have the application form to Hook. So all I have to do is just write these things in here. Too easy, watch this. Okay. Name, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Past experience, keeping peace in Boulder Town. Special skills, the most adventure, great adventure. Beat up baddies. I got it done in no time at all. Now you can take me to the museum, right? Honorary member. Let's go. Easy. Gay slang for a young man in his late teens to early 20s whose traits may include general physical attractiveness, little to no body or facial hair, a slim to average build, and a youthful what? Appearance. Twinks in gay trademark. Usually a bottom guy. Yes, that. Gravity just isn't the same. Why is my stream stopping and starting? Are you guys having trouble with the stream? Because sometimes my stream just kind of like... I gotta look at my stream health. It says healthy, I don't care. Gravity just isn't the same. She just built different. She was raised in the mines by a bear robot. What? Okay. Okay. Where's the thing? Did the twink definition break your system? There's so many like zoomer words. I'm pretty sure twink is not a zoomer word, but it is to me. Eris, let's go. Wow, it's so big in here. It feels like 10 clinics put together. What's next? Don't tell me we've already started playing volunteers. Miss Era. Here's the resume. Lovely kid. Not a kid. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Are you here to be a volunteer? I'll have Pella look at your resume. Here we are again. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Why is Clara here? Aren't you Clara, one of our honorary members? Are you here to be a volunteer too? Are you here to be a volunteer too? Yep. By the way, Pella asked me to help conduct the interview today. Thanks, Clara. It's no problem. I'm glad to be able to help Pella out. Anyway, let's head to the lounge first. The interview will be held there. By the way, Pella has also appointed Miss Benchgamer as the assistant assessor of the interview, so this is going to take up some of your time. That's fine. Alright, let's go. I'm not sure what this is all about. I'll wait for you with Clara. Banish it back into the abyss. I'm so proud. Forbidden knowledge it did. Wait, I got confused about Clara and Hook. Oh my god, I feel bad. I feel like Twink is just beyond my understanding, so I'm gonna like forget about it for now. So apparently, but how would Chinese people know what a twink is? Oh, Miss Benchgamer is here. Are you ready? Is like what do you call a twink in Chinese? Let's begin. Great, let's do it. So would they say like they hate Scaramouche because he's a twink? Like what is that? What is exactly is an interview? Or do they just say he's like too feminine, which is kind of stupid anyways? Another example, Venti. Oh, they know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they know, but I'm just like wondering what the specific word is in Chinese, so I can, I don't know, go to Tieba and argue about it on forums there. What exactly is an interview? Can I just become that volunteer directly? Yes, that's exactly how it works, Hook. It's called nepotism, and it's great. I'm not sure about either. According to Pella, an interview is a way to find out whether a person is suitable for a job through a face-to-face conversation. Oh my god, I'm so glad that there's like a ceiling fan. Without this ceiling fan, I would not be able to stream. It's actually like too difficult for me. Wait, do you know any Shonen Ai stuff? What is Shonen Ai? Is that like Yuri? Is that like Shoujo Ai or something? It's a real shame I can't stand Kavi as a twink. I know. Okay, that makes sense, but I don't see how Scaramouche is twink. It's a real shame I can't send reaction gifs. I turned off reactions. You can't even like send hearts here. This is a totally non-reaction stream. So that's just chatting, right? That's great. I'm not exactly. Take it easy, Clara. I fully understand what an interview is all about. Let's get started. Clara, don't be nervous. Okay, I'm fine. It doesn't feel right for me to say this. Anyway, I'll start asking questions about your resume. Are you ready? Wait a minute, Clara. Even though we are in the overworld, you should still address me properly as Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Huh. Hook the Great is right. Miss Benchgamer, even you are tripping in. Seems like you're a little nervous. I'll take over this interview from here. What the fuck? Please listen to the questions carefully. Clara, question 1. Why do you want to be a volunteer guide at the museum? Well, what should I do? Wait, this is an interview for Clara? Wait, that was weird. Answer Hook the Great's questions truthfully. Okay, this is a turnaround here. I don't know why this sounds creepy, but I want to see what Hook's personality is like when she's older. Exactly, Clara. Just answer it truthfully and don't be scared. We're just having a casual conversation here. I wonder if they could ever do a time skip in Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail and just like have people just be older. Have like older versions of the same characters. Is this how the interview should be conducted? Fine. In fact, it seems like I helped Pella and Miss Benchgamer to solve the missing exhibits case before. Pella recognized my abilities, so she suggested that I work as a volunteer guide here. As the leader of the moles, I didn't even know about this. I have neglected my responsibilities. Anyway, this case indirectly manifests your talent. Since you were able to help find the missing exhibits, I'm sure you will ace it as a volunteer guide. Now the next question, are you aware of the duties of a volunteer guide? Well, the interview is getting out of hand. What are you talking about, Benchgamer? Isn't this what an interview is supposed to be like? Nobody knows interviews better than me, believe me, so don't you worry. The duties of a volunteer guide, let me think. Firstly, I should respond to the questions and needs of the visitors promptly and help everyone to understand the museum and the exhibits. Secondly, I should take care of the exhibits and other public properties, as well as maintain the cleanliness of the exhibition hall. Thirdly, well, that's a brilliant answer. I don't think you have to elaborate any further. Thank you. Sorry, it should be Pitch Dark Hook the Great. What did you think, Kabir? Sorry, next question. Are we still doing this? Seems like there's no going back now. All of this reading is making me want to weigh on Genshin Impact. Let's call it a day. I'll announce the rounds results tomorrow. Congratulations, Clara. I believe you will make a perfect volunteer guide. I finally prevailed in this channel for once. Oh, Ice. Hello. I didn't see you there. Wait, got Bronia? Of course. Why is this even a question? Yeah, I voted for Bronia. Oh no, I didn't vote, but somebody else voted. Oh, there's 7 votes now. It's a bit less now. Somebody voted for Himeko. But yeah, I got Bronia. You weren't here, so... I got to like 5 votes, and it was 72% or 70% in favor of Bronia, versus like, I don't know, 30% in favor of Himeko. Or was it 60 and 40%? I don't know. I suck at math. Isn't that even better? With the help of the malls, this museum will soon be teeming with life. You're right in a sense. Miss Benchgamer, I'll take Hook with me to prepare her for the job. Thanks for being with us during the interview. No big deal. Anyway, thanks for your help, Miss Benchgamer. Please swing by if you are free. Remember to visit us, honorary member. Clara and I will wait for you. Okay, we got Hook. Honestly, I think Hook... No, not Hook. This museum event, if you think about it, is way bigger than a usual event for Genshin Impact. I think this museum event, the fact that it's permanent, right? Probably means that it's supposed to take the place of Dragon Spine. This is essentially Mondstadt's Dragon Spine. This is essentially Belobog's Dragon Spine, if you think about it. In terms of the amount of content there is. Got Bronya, of course. Why is this even a question? Oh, hi, Ice. Thank God for Kavi's existence. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have said that. Now you won't get Bronya. I already got Bronya. Reactions, gifts, convey emotions that cannot be expressed through text. Well, the reactions on YouTube are different. They're shit. Bench finally understands basic gay terms now. Twink is a gay term? What? Got Bronya. Pulled already. He chose Bronya. Oh my god. What is that? Is that an emoji or an emote? I don't really care. I know what you mean. Juice thing after times 300 polls. Yep. Got that. Finally, reason prevailed. I was gonna get Yinqing. I'm not gonna lie. If it weren't for you guys, I probably would have gotten Yinqing. I also got Blade too, by the way. I don't know why I did. Blade is extremely good. I think Blade is way better than Jingyuan. Yeah, buff Bear Kazu. Congrats, Ice. I just played Simulated Universe and I got an event that were rewarded, received all hunt blessings. I didn't even know that exists. Yeah, I think it was the Ranmei one. The Ranmei one is get all of the blessings for your path. Blade Brain Rot. Blade Brain Rot is the best kind of brain rot because it requires zero thinking. So even if you do get Brain Rot, it doesn't matter. You see? Ledger of Curiosities. That's the brilliance of Brain Rot with Blade. It's that you don't have to think even if you do get Brain Rot. So does it really matter? Not really. Okay, let's check out the museum. Like, is anything different? Can we go anywhere else in the museum? So this is the second part that's open, right? Wow, they've got nice cars. Somebody's just... Is this the guy that was sleeping back in the main story? He fell asleep with the exhibit inside him. What? With the exhibit beside him. Okay, I see. This is the exhibit inside him. I mean, for some reason, Jingyuan feels very weak at level 80. I can't even clear Kakolia. Meanwhile, Sela isn't even dropping a sweat. Yeah. Because ultimately... Jingyuan doesn't do the damage himself. He does the damage with the Lightning Lord. And the Lightning Lord is kind of iffy. Like, imagine if you did your thing with Jingyuan and then Jingyuan gets CC. Then the Lightning Lord just can't go. Right? But with Blade, it's much easier. Blade gets internal effect resistance, so he's less likely to be CC'd. He also gets auto attacks. Like, not all auto attacks. Follow-up attacks. And he's also very tanky, so you don't have to build another tank to go along with Blade. So Blade is just way better than... Blade is way more versatile compared to Jingyuan. He's also got a better single target attack as well, because his ultimate is single target. Well, mainly single target. He also does side damage, but he does a lot of single target damage. But why is that bench low texture? I mean, it's okay. It's not a bench, it's a couch. Not Blade having more HP than my healer. You gotta look. My Blade has like almost twice the HP of my healer. Yeah, 7,000 versus 3,400. 7,210. Although to be fair, my Blade is almost maxed out. Like, I just gotta get some of these up to... Yeah. More HP, nice. So that's extremely pog. 7,345 HP. What are the Eidolons? I got E1 Blade, by the way. I'm sure some of you guys don't know this, but I actually lucked out on E1 Blade. So his ultimate does even more damage now. Is Blade your fave boy now? In terms of guys, yes. I mean, Dan Hen looks cooler, but Blade is probably more fun to play with. I don't know. I feel like Dan is gonna be kind of... Dan's ultimate looks stupid in my opinion. Like he throws the ball into the air and then like a dragon follows the ball. And then he glares at you in like a fourth wall breaking kind of way. And then the dragon slams into the opponent. And it doesn't look that cool. HP sphere, I mean. HP blade and rope. What about body? What about body? Where is the body? HP, speed, HP, attack, HP, attack percent. Okay, this one is really copium, but still, it's not that bad. HP. So crit damage 50%. That's really bad. Crit rate 57.5%. Yeah. I really need to get my crit damage up, but that's really basically all I need. Dragon Dance Lander. He was cool for like 2 seconds there. But you got Bronia now, you don't need damage. Crit damage, really. Wait. Oh my god. Wait. You're right. He does buff crit damage, doesn't she? What is this? Increases crit damage equal to 12%. I mean, it's still not very good. 12% of Bronia's crit damage is not like immensely good. It's not like the best thing ever. It does increase damage though, her E in general. That's level 1. Oh, you're right. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I see, I'm stupid. What is this? A lantern model automobile. It is mostly used as a rented ride vehicle. However, a vast majority of Bella Box citizens choose to commute by tram. Taxi cabs, high price, would stop most people in the tracks. Cool. A bronze wall model automobile that can be seen all over the city. It is manufactured by Rada Motors. This model has been famous for its high build quality and affordable price. Rada Motors sales always top the charts, so much so that they have only released this one vehicle, civilian vehicle so far. There's a lot of lore in here. Really cool. Okay, let's do some management. What is the additional operational objective? Lost exhibit clues. Upgrade industrial hall to level 4 and complete 1 round of management. So if I level this up. Okay, I can't do that. That. Can I level this up? Level 4. 12,000. I can do that. And it still works. Do I level this up? I mean, I could do that. Hook. No, this looks fine. Okay. That looks okay, 1 wheel at the rear, but a car with 1 wheel at the front is bad. So at level 10, she gives 80% buff. They got the early Ford car designs, 10 without Adolins. What's the max level? 12% is level 1, okay. Enter next business day. Is there a limit to how many business days I have? Have you guys all done this event already? Okay, now I can upgrade this. And now I got no points left, so start management again, I guess. The smell in the museum is great. What brand of scent are they using? I didn't know they scented the museum. Upgrade industrial hall to level 4. Lost exhibit clue obtained. Automaton. Control terminal. There's a lot of shit in here now. It's not bad. Whoa, what the heck is that? Serval. Hey, isn't this bench gamer? Why are you here to get my signature as well? Volunteer tour guide. Don't worry, I didn't forget. It's kind of weird that this does not transform into the Trailblazer. It's still Blade. Don't worry, I didn't forget. It's just everyone was so excited. I can't hold on any longer. It's difficult holding back the passion, you know. What is this? Ray of Dawn by Rabini, a paragon of the nomadism movement, depicts the Billabog basking in the morning sun. You can only see snow from the snow curtain, but the artist saw a ray of hope beyond it. This must be why they managed to become an artist. I really hope they expand on Billabog in the future, so that it doesn't feel as isolated from the rest of the world. Because I'm sure they're already going to go to like other Shinjo ships, but I'm not sure about Billabog. He finished that ages ago. I finished that ages ago? Seriously? What the shit? You again, Bench Gamer. You're just in time. The museum workshop has just received a batch of artifacts that need restoring. Give them a hand if you're free. Head over and talk to Boris. It's his area of expertise. He'll fill in on what you need to be done. Why do you come back to the restoration room? Are you looking to have a chat with me? Store relics. Let's go. Where are we going? Oh, it's another puzzle, I see. What? What? Oh. That made no sense at all. I don't think those even connected. What the... Yo, Ice, are you getting Baldur's Gate 3? Is that something you would be interested in? Because you got Diablo 4, right? And I was on the Diablo 4 forums on Reddit, and they were like, oh my god, I'm quitting Diablo 4 for Baldur's Gate 3. Shit game, Blizzard sucks. Not that I disagree, but still, it was funny. Thanks to you, this batch of relics has all been restored ahead of schedule. I'm off to touch base with Uldan then about exhibiting them. Don't worry, don't forget to come back to the exhibition hall when you get the chance to check out the fruits of your labor. Okay. Maybe. Don't question RNGs. I think this puzzle doesn't have a single correct answer. Isn't it a turn-based game like XCOM? Sorta. What the heck is this? This is a fridge. This is just a fridge. Automaton control terminal. Accumulated Revita score. Reduces the visitor appeal parameter of the exhibition area. Exhibit. Okay, I think I'm done for museum for now. Let me go do a story quest. For I have touched the sky. Actually, let me go check out my... Let me go check out my messages, because I feel like there must be more quests in here. Hey, Bench Gamer. Didn't you say you were getting nightmares lately? I have a treatment for you. I have to go now. It's dinner now. I'll see you later, maybe. Alright. I'll still probably be here in like 2 hours. Bye. Probably not. I get bored easily. I haven't even finished XCOM, and I refunded XCOM 2. Yeah, I still have to finish XCOM 2. And by finish, I mean complete like 98% of the story in game. Because I've only played that game for like 2 hours. Didn't you say you were getting nightmares lately? I have a treatment plan for you. This is the prescription. Thank you, Miracle Doctor. You're my savior. I'm just doing my job. Breakfast. Oh my god, this is way too much. A bowl of puffer goat's stomach calming soup, 2 pieces of hash browns, and a steep fried dough stick. That's called a youtiao in Chinese, with 1 tile of grilled chicken drumstick meat. Lunch. Half a caddy of fragrant white rice, a plate of Granny Chen's tofu, 2 tusk pear wraps, a large cup of Immortal's Delight. Dinner. A serving of General's grilled stone calf burger, a A serving of deep fried chicken wings. 2 tiles of yellow boulder cheese fries. What the yellow boulder cheese fries? That actually sounds like it could be a real thing in real life. Be right back. I'm gonna go eat supper too. Alright, everybody go eat their dinner. Jesus, you guys must all be from the same region, which is not like surprising, but still. It's currently 3:58 a.m. Wait, 3:58 a.m. where I am. Isn't this just a meal plan? I am a healer. Or are you the traveler? This is food therapy. I guarantee you'll be happy for an entire day post-treatment, and happy people just don't have nightmares. I have made a huge discovery. Please elaborate, oh miracle doctor. So, berry pheasant skewers are vegetarian. I see. Trivia gained. But what does this mean? This means I can finally eat it without remorse. Bwahahaha. Why do you say that? 11:58 a.m. for me. Nice. You guys are awake at a proper time. Both of them are from Southeast Asia. I don't remember which countries exactly. I think Indonesia and... basically just Indonesia. I like sweet things, but I can't have sweet meats. So no matter how alluring the honey-colored caramel syrup covering the berry pheasant skewers looked, I didn't dare take a step closer, but the situation is different now. Look at those mouth-watering colors. I can't take it. I'm getting hungry. I'm sneaking out to buy some. Talk to you soon. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let me get my pulse. Oh man, I don't get Yin Qing. My Yin Qing is goners. Well, at least I can do some more standard pulls. That's always fun. Fire Sword! No. It's just for light count. So it's at E3 now, or S3. I kind of want to get Kafka because I want to make use of Serval. I feel like Kafka and Serval go very well together. Okay. Next. Day 27. Upgrade General Hall interior level to level 7 and complete 1 round of management. Okay. Level up. Huh. I guess I gotta level this up first, and then maybe level up one more time. Level up the top one more. Definitely. So Hook, you get to level up even more of that. And then I need the middle one, the middle stat. So maybe this guy. Yep. It's almost there. I just need to upgrade this one more time. And now I can't upgrade this. Might as well. For a mobile management game, this is actually not too bad. Paid promotion. Miss Eris thinks we can bring in more visitors from both the overworld and the underworld by placing promotional materials in the streets. If our plan gets the green light, the development fund obtained during the 3 business days will increase by 15% pay. Huh. Paid promotion. Okay. Okay, now I can do this. Kafka, Serval, Shampoo, Luca. Yeah. Well, if you do that, then there's no healing. So you probably can't do that, but Kafka and Serval and Luca definitely feel like they go together. Lost exhibit clue obtained. Antique desk lamp. This place is so lively. I love this. This might be as good, if not better, than Dragon Spine. I don't know. Maybe that's me just capping. Won't need healing when the enemy is dead. True. I heard that the late game for Memory of Chaos is very, very damage heavy, though. Boris. So that's what I'm afraid of. It feels like everybody's just talking about how much damage there is in Memory of Chaos and how people don't understand how the game actually works. Another puzzle? Restore. It's all or nothing. Either they kill me or I kill them. Okay. This better not be more bullshit. I have no idea what just happened, but I assume it worked. Okay. Not bad. You know what is satisfying about this place is that as you play, all of these empty things get filled out. That's why it feels good to play this event. It looks like this piece can now be put on display. Antique disc lamp. Ooh, okay. Ledger of Curiosity, staff recruitment. Probably don't need to do that for now. Day 29, paid promotion. New potential assistants can be recruited, don't care. Upgrade General Hall Interior to level 7. And complete 1 round of management. Okay. One more level to go. One more time. Okay, I think we're done with this for now. I've already reached the next level. Lost exhibit clue obtained. Oil painting with the panorama of the Great Mines. Okay. I'm going to do a companion mission. The Shinjo Lofu one, right? For I have touched the sky. The Skyfaring Commission sent a message saying that there was a star skiff crash in Stargazer Navalia and hopes you can help rescue the victim. Welt seems to be nearby. Hurry up and catch him in search for the victim. Isn't there another one by Bailu? I feel like it's weird that I haven't seen Locha or Bailu's, even though those came out earlier. Slice of life before the furnace. I gotta figure that one out. Maybe it's in the texts. Messages. Hello, Oleg Welt. Wimingda. Who is this guy? Reports from the Curio Collection Squad on the front line. On the front line state that a type of curio called a xenohydro has been spotted in the space station. Mingda hereby issues a wanted notice to all Herda research and partners. If you have any information regarding the xenohydro, please immediately come forward and report it to the reception hall. Okay, so this is Herda space station. The Chinese name kind of misled me. Who's Mingda? A massive influx of information is coming in all at once, and yet not even a single relevant clue has been found to lead to anything. Patience, everyone. Listen to me. Carry on with your research, and go to the reception hall if you have something to discuss. Okay. That's another mission. Herda Panopticon System. Herda. Madame Herda. This is all Herda. What about... Okay, maybe Jingyun. Maybe you'll give me the quest. Pardon me, Bench Gamer, but I wonder whether you have the time to come to the seat of Divine Foresight right now for a game of Shinjo Star Chess. I don't know how to play Shinjo Star Chess. It's not difficult, I can teach you. Do you recall the giant sandpit in the middle of the seat of Divine Foresight? It is only used to project military objectives during war times. During peaceful times, I use it as a game board. I like to study star chess puzzles in books when I'm free, but there are only so many of them. Once I've solved all the puzzles, I still need to seek out real opponents. Would you be interested? Of course. Since the general is inviting me, then I will learn this game no matter how hard it is. In that case, I'll tell you the truth of what's happening and without fear of you laughing at me. The tea house sent over a collection of new releases from Immortal's Delight, but I'm the only one in the seat of Divine Foresight right now. I can't finish these teas, and I didn't want to refuse the tea house's goodwill. I'll head over immediately to help. Excellent. Okay. Bench Gamer, I have a rather abrupt request. When you are free, could you spend some time sparring with Yinqing? Who's Yinqing? My disciple and also lieutenant of the Cloud Knights. Then I can spar with you first. That way, you also get to test my capabilities. I'm already well aware of your abilities. I'm indeed very strong. I don't think you'd see through me this quickly, General. That's to be expected. Strength does not only constitute just your physical power, skill, or weapon. It's also a matter of wisdom and tenacity. My instincts as a war veteran are to be trusted. As for a spar between you and me, perhaps it's better to plan for that after you've sparred with Yinqing. However, I have one request. If you cannot agree to it, then we cannot fight. Do not book our spar for the afternoon. That time is far too tiring and sleepy. Okay, that's too much reading. Time to do the quest. Let's get this over with. Okay, for I have touched the sky. Let's go.
远处似乎能看到有地方在冒烟，这是西葵小姐派来的机巧鸟，用它飞上去看看吧。情况紧急，我们得抓紧时间确认坠机位置。
After interacting with the roost, you can start remotely controlling the side crane. Side cranes can fly, allowing them to reach areas that are inaccessible to characters. Characters will remain at their original position while a side crane is being remotely controlled. While in the control of a side crane, you have the option to either ascend or descend as desired. Where do you get the materials and relic for Blade, by the way? Did you progress the quest line? Well, I've already finished the 1.2 quest line, right? So yeah, I was able to farm the Echo of War to level up Blade. But then the relics, I just farmed them the normal way. I just farmed them by doing simulated universe and doing the echo, the caverns of whatever they're called. Pilot cranes can be used in different, side cranes can be used in different scenarios, can accomplish various tasks. This actually controls kind of well. Use the side crane to search for the victim. Okay. Where the fuckings are you? Take it easy, Icarus. Oh, I got stuck. Identify. Wait, what?
不妙，有些怪物被坠机的骚动惊扰了，情况容不得耽搁。
What? Use the side crane to search. Why is there a puzzle here? Oh, I see. That's not a puzzle. That's the objective.
太好了，如果是在失事前逃了出去，那现在人应该还在附近。找到了。
Yo, what's up,
那应该
Riedica?
就是西葵小姐拜托我们救的人。
I'm currently doing the Yukon quest.
你也要注意安全。
I think Yukon, this is about her daughter, isn't it? This is about the daughter.
What? 这里很危险，你们快走，快去天博斯叫人来救我，就说秦妮遇到危险了。
It's okay, we're pretty tough.
秦妮小姐不必担心，我们经历过比这更危险的情况。
How'd she get up there, though? And if they can get up there, I'm pretty sure the wolves can get up there as well. I don't know. Time to turn off my brain. Let's go. Lady, do your thing.
毫发无伤。我方占据优势。敌方数据说收网标记激活，接下来就是愉快的反击时间了。时机来了。
送你一程。此番美酒邀诸位共赏。
怪物实在是太多了，我们再坚持一下，不出意外的话，云旗应该也快到了。
你们快跑吧，这些怪物一时半刻爬不上来。
秦妮小姐，别说傻话，我们不会丢下你的。
Mr. Yang, let's get out of here. Let's just abandon this
再坚持一
person.
下，我知道你能做到的。
辛苦两位撑持了，让我来助你们一臂之力。云旗，列阵，准备接战。请你再坚持一下，我们这就来救你。
The problem with in-battle dialogue is that sometimes the battle finishes before you can hear the entire thing.
交给我吧，这份力量，生存还是毁灭，你别无选择。
时机来了。 方数据说收网标记激活，接下来就是愉快的反击时间了。机枪备战，枪尖已经点燃，岩枪冲锋！侦查到敌方目标，再来一下。毫发无伤。
剑下，彼岸葬送。此番美景，我虽求邀诸位共赏。
Another good thing about Blade is that his animation is just faster than Jingyuan's. It's like 0.5%, 0.5 seconds faster. Easier to farm.
敌方数据说收网标记激活，接下来就是愉快的反击时间了。
看来要吃点苦头。退下吧。
时机来了。
送你一程。
开始切入支援。
看来要吃点苦头。
Jingyuan has a whole movie as his animations, true. And it's even way shorter in his sped up form as well. It's not even bad, it's epic, but sometimes you just want to go faster.
司铎会亲赴现场处理这么危险的事。
我本来应当坐镇司成宫批阅公文，但请你以身犯险，贪功冒进，甚至要惊动贵客，周护他的安全。我这个做母亲的，怎么还能坐得住？
Mother, you say?
请你还不向二位恩公道谢？
谢谢二位恩公。
不，青妮小姐不必多礼，只是举手之劳罢了。
I really didn't do anything.
不必谦虚，两位为仙州以身犯险，这一切我都看在眼中。这一次多亏了二位英雄，青泥才能安然无恙。我的感激之情难以言表。这样吧，接下来请二位来司成宫稍坐，我们饮茶小叙一番。一是奉上香茗当作答谢。 二是与两位英雄交个朋友。
我们也想在仙州多多增进了解，结交朋友。能有这样的机会，也是我们的荣幸。
那么，我们就先行告辞了。因为秦妮的胡闹，给二位带来了这么多麻烦，请容我再次向二位英雄道歉。
你又是这样，都不问事情的来龙去脉，就先骂我一顿。当时的情况很紧急，只有我有那个技术。
但你答应过我的青妮，这件事咱们回家再说。抱歉，让二位见笑了，之后见。
真没想到，玉空还有这样的一面。
You mean a scary mom side? You mean a warlike side?
你观察的角度总是那么独特。 确实，如果光看外表，谁也没法想象仙州长生种活了几倍于我们的人生。只有在面对秦妮小姐这样的亲人时，玉空表露出的烦恼和关心，才会让人意识到她同时也是某人的母亲。
I feel like you relate to this a lot, Mr. Yang. Didn't Mr. Yang, Mr. Wo Yang, literally abandon his family in another world to come to this one?
是啊。
Well, at least that's what I learned from watching a video about his
还有明
lore.
天给他做些什么菜的老父亲。不过有件事我不太明白，秦妮虽然擅自开走新茶抢险，但毕竟有功劳在前。可玉空刚才对他的态度，却像是另有隐情。不说这些，咱们还是早点到司成宫比较好，别让玉空等我们。
To the palace.
进了司成宫，可不能突然这么拔高声线说话。 咱们是去和天博司的司铎喝茶，不是去朋友家玩。在外交场合，说话做事都要更加得体庄重些。好了， 时间不早了，咱们出发吧。
All right. Close poll. Oh, I can close poll in my stream elements. Okay, that does it for today's stream. I'm sorry I have to cut it short. I am feeling too tired. It's like 4:23 p.m. I definitely overestimated how much strength I would have left to do this event. I will definitely be continuing this today or tomorrow. Probably in like 4 to 5 hours. Sorry for this. I probably should not have stayed up so late and woken up so early, because I've probably been awake for like 16 hours now. Yep, you always say that, Radika. You always say good stream, but thank you. I'll be back tomorrow in like, not really tomorrow, in like 8 hours probably, because I absolutely do plan on finishing all the stuff in Honkai Star Rail in either today or tomorrow, so I can start. Like, I have a schedule for this. If I do not keep to the schedule, it's going to be problematic. So today I am definitely going to be finishing all of the Honkai Star Rail stuff no matter what. I'll probably take time off during my day. You guys probably won't be on because it's not in your time zone. But thank you anyways for being here. This is Bench Gamer signing out. See you guys probably later, maybe. Bye-bye. I probably should mention your name. Bad stream then, thank you as well for that. Radika, Ice, Darren, Adria Gailey, Lily City, Natasha, I think you were here. Where's like one other person? Scrolling up. No, I don't think there was. Okay, there were 7 people here who voted in the chat, in the poll. Well, actually 8 people. Okay, 8 people. Thank you for all the 8 people for showing up and voting. This is Bench Gamer. I'm going to go to sleep for like 4 hours and then coming back. See you guys later.